You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Hello and welcome back to the show. My name's Ruth, Linnett, and it is our tea party. Is it when you, can I just ask though, tea party, does that mean you have to have tea and scones and cakes, or can you have bubbles?
Both, definitely.
Both. You definitely have bubbles at a tea party. It'd be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? It would be rude not to. Cheers. Right, not only that, oh, those are maracas. I've no idea why I just found them. I just thought they were quite useful. We'll get the maracas out a little bit later. Lovely to have your company today. I have to say, I am loving life right now. I literally don't want to take these off. I've just been taking photographs of this jewellery because it's so beautiful. And this is going to be one of your first kids tonight, coming up at 7 o'clock. It's so good. Have a look at these. Aren't they just beautiful? They look amazing. Your Miyuki seed beads, you've got some beautiful, beautiful pieces here. But who is the creator of these gorgeous pieces? It's our gorgeous Katie. I was going to say Kay then. It's our gorgeous Katie Parker. Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good stuff. It's very nice to meet you properly today.
It is, it's lovely.
Finally. Yes, exactly. So you got the blondes today. Katie has already asked me if I would sit down in a hole when I go over and stand next to her, because it was a bit ridiculous, wasn't it? But we've got a solution, haven't we?
We've sorted it.
We've sorted it out.
Yeah.
You'll see a little bit later on, we've sorted it all out. So what have we got tonight? Well, we've got our tea party. We've got the Summer Daisy kit coming up for you at 7 o'clock, which I know you're going to love. We've got Tiger's Eye cabochons, oodles of them. Lapis Lazuli cabochons. We've got Nuggety Nuggetness coming up for you a little bit later on. And we've got a Cinderella story. Does that mean I get to go to the ball? Finally. Does it mean I don't turn into a pumpkin at 12 or anything? But I get to find the glass slipper. I have a Cinderella's. I tell you what, if I could choose a dress, it would be Cinderella's dress to wear.
Yeah, it's got
Did you
to
see
be.
the remake of the film?
Yeah.
She stepped out of the carriage in that blue dress, and I think every lady just regressed to being about 7 and went, oh, princess, she looked amazing. I want that dress.
Me too.
Yeah, beautiful. We can share it.
Yeah.
We can share it.
I'll have belts.
You'll have belts. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's beautiful as well. But the old one, not the new one. The new one
I
I didn't.
The new
Oh,
one.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, I'm old school.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, well, at least we're not fighting over the same
it'll
dress.
Be fine. It'll be
It's all
fine.
good. No fisticuffs, it's only 6 o'clock. So, shall we get involved? Shall we get sorted? We've got the lovely Amelia on camera too right now. Yay! Leah's floating around somewhere. She does floatiness. We've got Phil with his phenomenal deals in the gallery, and we've got lovely Mike. We need something more for you, don't we, Mike? Phil and his phenomenal deals, and Mike. What can we have for Mike? Text in. Phil and his phenomenal deals. What about Mike?
And his buttons.
And his buttons.
Yeah, Mike and his buttons.
Oh, and his buttons. I was thinking buttons. I'm thinking buttons? Has he got a thing with buttons? Mike and his buttons. Text in. I like it, Amelia, but yes, text in anyway, just in case. Right, shall we get cracking? Right, why not? Well, this is... Oh, she's stealing necklaces. This is how you text in. Simply send us a text message to 60777. Start your message with JM Studios. It gets lost in the ether, or they go to Phil's phone and he spends forever deleting them. Normal standard network messages apply. So get in touch. Come and say hello. Maybe you've had something exciting happening this week. I thought I'd won the lottery today until I realised it was a minus because it's the standing order that had gone out. And I went, oh, misread it. That's disappointing. Never mind. Shall we dive in? I'll tell you what. Do you want to start with your creation, Phil? Phil's creation. Phil's made this. Over 1,000 carats. Phil has made this fabulous necklace for you all. When I say Phil has made this fabulous necklace for you all, that's why Phil's not a designer. That's why Phil is our producer, and we leave the designing to Katie. It looks good, does it? Don't comment, Katie. Don't have it. Let's go back to she's being lovely. Let's go back to the front. So it is amazing though. Gosh, it's weighty as well. 5 strands, brand new. I might just undo your fabulous design work, Phil. Well done. A star. A star on that. Okay, right. Let's have a little look at all of these strands. So These are amazing. They are, I mean, this is tall. I mean, you are stocking up big time here. So you've got 5. So I do actually feel like I've literally just destroyed your creation, which I have really. Look at all of these. Oh, absolutely glorious. Look at this, 5 strands. These are gorgeous. Grey agate nuggets, but look at all the different colours that are involved in there. This reminds me of being on holiday and sort of walking across real golden sands, and you look down and when you really explore the sand you get all those different colours, don't you?
Yeah, seeing all those different tones all meddling together.
Or you get you buy the little, people bought the little test tubes of sand of where they've been on holiday. Don't advise you do that now, because obviously people are taking sand, it's not good. No. But you saw all the different colours in the sand, didn't you? All the golds and the bronze and the... Well, if everybody did that, there'd be no beach in that particular area or that. You shouldn't do it, Mike. Don't do it. Mike and his magic button fingers. So we've got a huge carat weight here. 82 centimetre strands times 5. So you get all of those. I mean, that's going to go a heck of a long way, isn't it? I mean, that must be a bit of a dream to get that amount of strands in one
Instantly,
hit.
I'm thinking Tree of Life designs with
Lovely.
the nuggets. But imagine a huge one to hang in your garden this time of year.
Gorgeous.
The light shining
Almost
through
like a
it.
dream catcher.
Yeah, that'd look beautiful.
Really, you can have feathers sort of cascading from there and everything, really. That would be tassels. Gorgeous, the world's your oyster on those, but a wonderful collection of gems. They're all natural, and that's why you've got this fabulous array of different colours, or a fabulous hooray of colours in there. The silvers, you've got those glorious greys, the oranges, the soft yellows, but beautifully done, and just massive carat weight going on here. You're looking at 1,350 carats with 3 whole exclamation marks, because it's big news on this one. And they are lovely colour tones. I mean, even if I've just taken a couple of those away, imagine that just as a really lovely, actually some lovely lilacs in there as well. Really lovely. I mean, it's a big stretchy brace, pardon? For all of them. 5 strands. Should we, right, okay, we're going to kick off in super style. You're looking at less than £1.99 a strand.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That's really, and they're not small nuggets either. I mean, for a strand like that, I'd expect half the size at least. Tiny little nuggets on there. They are really substantial. That's a fabulous, I mean, £10 notes, and you're getting all of those. You're getting that huge carat weight, that huge volume of gemstones, a nice graduation in sizes there as well. You've got 5x4s, you've got 14x6, but super deal. Kicking us off tonight. Well done, Belinda, Darlene, and Paul, and Pauline, Lorraine, and Helen are coming in. Why not? I mean, that's surely, even if you don't quite know what you're going to do with them and how you're going to use them yet, you will, and you won't mind sort of using a huge amount, because one strand, there's a lot of gemstones in there. You won't mind really investing that gem weight, that heavy gem weight into a piece of jewellery when you've got so much actually going on here. But £9.95, I mean, that is looking absolutely extraordinary, isn't it? They are glorious. Can I count the gemstones, Phil? Yeah, okay. Here we go. 1, 2... Yeah, we're done by about 3:30 this morning. You can do that at home if you so, but you're not going to count those. Lovely bright whites in there as well, but beautiful array of gorgeous, natural, organic sort of colours. Amber would look lovely. I think any gemstone would look beautiful with this, actually. But the ambers could look amazing on that as well. There we go. Mike with the magnificent fingers from Sissy in Oklahoma. Yeah, there's got to be something like that. It had Mighty Mike, marvellous Mike. We don't want to peak too early though with that. Look at that. See, a big smile on his face already. Mike and his magical, marvellous fingers. Magical Mike. Well, he's he presses the buttons. Hi, Lena, my darling. This is getting confusing. Both the guest designers, both Katies, have gone blonde, but both look beautiful. Both, see, that's nice.
Thank
isn't
you.
It? Is it a summer thing, you think, or did you just decide?
I do it most years.
Oh, do you? Well, blonde for the summer and darker for the winter.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice though, isn't it? It changes it up a little bit.
Yeah,
there we go. Our little blonde beauties. Yeah, it's going to get confusing. It is. Right, well done on those. Congratulations. Keep adding those to your order. And if it's your first order tonight, it won't be, I'm sure. I'm sure you've been with us all day today because you've had a fabulous tea party of a day. Add them to your order. 1 set of postage and packaging, of course, to be paid on that one. On the web, JewelleryMaker.com. On the phone lines, 0800 644 655. Dead easy to get involved on that one. So that is lovely. I'm sure we'll have another look at those. I would put your designer piece of jewellery back together, Phil, but I couldn't do it like you did it. I would, it wouldn't be as good. Yeah. Right. let's leave those on there. Look at these! My gosh, we've got loads, lovely big nuggets. Got some incredible pieces coming up actually in the 7 o'clock hour. I've got 5 strands, I've got 3 strands in there. I'm loving that, Jen. That colour's beautiful as well. Got a bit excited about these tonight, didn't we, Phil? A little bit excited. Right, okie dokie. Let's dive into box number 14, Purple Pearls. Now, when I say purple pearls, I don't mean purple as in amethyst chocolate wrapper purple. I mean delicious, decadent, silky, soft, feminine, fabulous pearls. Oh, we've only got 8, so it's going to be a miss it, miss out. I love this tone of pearl. I think this is one of the pretty tones that we do. It's lovely sort of mother of the bride colour as well, isn't it?
Yeah. You flower girls, bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Really soft,
really,
delicate.
really lovely. And if we bring those in against the white pearls that we've got there, I mean, they work really, really well with those. They're coming up next, bit of a sneaky peekage. But they look lovely, don't they? And obviously different shapes, that's absolutely fine. We've got more of these, the drops, a little bit more like a rice beady drop, I'd say, on those. Bigger. Yeah. Bigger than your ice beads, but they're lovely. Glorious flashes of pinks. You've got the lilacs, you've got the lavenders that are within there. 6 by 5 millimetres, 38 centimetre strands. You've got a lovely sort of standard strand on those, but £9.95. They're very, very pretty. Very, very beautiful. JewelleryMaker.com, of course, on the web there. But the final 8 last chances, I'm not surprised it has been one particular strand that's gone very well. But look at all the different tones there. As that's turning around, you see more of the more lavenders, the lilacs, then you see perhaps more of the I want to say almost like the peaches and creams that have all been kind of mixed together, but there's a lovely softness.
Vintage kind of look to it, hasn't it?
These would look amazing with your jacket, actually.
Yeah.
They'd go really well with your outfit. Really snaffle one of those at the end. Although, no, we've only got 6, I haven't got enough, sorry. That's like giving you a gift and taking it away straight away, isn't it? Sorry, that was just naughty. But lovely, lovely price for genuine, real, beautiful pearls there. That is pretty phenomenal, I'm sure you'll agree. It's a lovely, no pun intended, Phil, but really gorgeous. Hello, Joy. Joy said, hi all. Mike and his magic buttons. Regards, Joy. See, it is. It's all about the buttons, isn't it? That's what Amelia was saying. All about the buttons and the magic fingers. Yeah, absolutely. Without him, I don't know where we'd be, quite frankly. He's an essential cog in our gem jewellery maker encrusted wheel. There we go. Everybody plays their part, but Mike's is very important. Right, well done. £9.95. Last 2 chances on those. Let's do the white ones as well whilst we are there. And of course, the white pearls are the classics. These are so pretty. I like the different. I like actually the chance that you've got to bring together 2 very different shapes, 2 very different perhaps styles actually on the pearls. Oh, so we're going to nuggets straight away. Pearl nuggets. I don't know, as I see pearl nuggets very often actually. It's a little bit more unusual, isn't it, than the buttons or the sort of the rounder shapes. That is lovely. Oh, £3.95. £3.95 on pearls. Wow. We like. we like. That is really, really scrumptious. Definitely keep adding those lilac pearls to your collection as well. Gosh, that is gorgeous. I mean, if that's a classic necklace, you quite simply, if you just added a clasp to the end of that, if you were to restrand it and add a clasp, you've got, I mean, that's the most amazing price point. Really amazing. Obviously, straight away, if I was selling my jewellery, I wouldn't even double that. I mean, you'd be going a lot higher, wouldn't you?
Yeah, a lot higher. That size and shape, they're great for your hair vines as well. Really organic, your beach weddings and things like that, yeah.
And it's a nice organic shape, and it adds a different flavour almost, doesn't it? Because the light's going to be hitting the gemstone, and it's not that you've got different angles on the pearls, but you've got that because they're not perfectly spherical, you do have sort of contours and waves and grooves perhaps within there that the light's just going to bounce off, and there are some lovely flashes of lustre, metallic greens and blues and pinks. Do apologise, I'm trying to... Ooh, I thought I was going to have a little sneeze there. I was just thinking, oh, is it going to happen? Is it not? I think it's going away, so it's all right. That was going to be a... Mike, magic fingers, we're cut. No, it's gone, it's gone. So £3.95. I hate it when you have a sneeze and it disappears, though.
Yeah, it'll sneak up on you now.
It will. But they are so beautiful. Of course, just a little pretty bracelet, and that could look absolutely gorgeous on its own, couldn't it? So beautiful, so pretty on that one. Hello, Amanda. Amanda said, good evening, ladies. You are looking lovely tonight. Thank you, my darling. I am hoping for some treats this evening. Any seed beads coming up? Amanda, it is your night tonight. Seed beads, do we have? Yeah, we do. Absolutely. The pieces I'm wearing, look at this, Amanda. I'm in love with that necklace. I can't tell you how tactile that necklace is as well. I literally didn't want to put it down. All of the jewellery there, the necklaces, the pendants, the bracelets, everything that I'm wearing from necklace, earrings and bracelet as well, all of this is our first kit tonight. It's our first summer kit, our first summer daisy kit, and it's just stacked full of beads. The colours, I'm looking at them now, they are just gorgeous. Can I just show you one of these tubes, just while you're there, Amanda? Magatama. I have to say it like that because it just needs it.
Yeah.
It needs a bit of Magatama. It's the shape of these that are so fabulous. These have only just been brought to us very, very, very recently. You are so lucky to get the chance to get these in a kit. They are going to fly. They're going to fly. The colours are amazing. Put in. The kit. Oh my gosh, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be less than £100, but it's stacked full of beads. Beads. There we go, Amanda. Tonight is your night, my lovely. Mike, the cute. Ah. Is that you, Phil? Is that you, Phil, sending that in? He's got that naughty schoolboy giggle on him, Phil has. You know, you can just go, yeah, you little naughty thing. But I like it. Mike the cute tyke. Cute. Yeah, I know, yeah. He is really, isn't he? He's a little bit of a tinker. So very, very well done on those. Congratulations. Lovely. We're setting the tone for tonight. Those pearls, by the way, would work beautifully, I think, incorporated into that kit, wouldn't they?
Beautifully together.
So fabulous. So fabulous. Got such. That is going to go down a storm, by the way. They're going to fly. They're going to absolutely fly. Oh, these would work very nicely with the kit as well. I love it. I love it when we bring out these strands and it's as though we've put a show together. I love it. Right. Rainbow Moonstone. And this is 58 carats worth. That glorious glow. It's all about that beautiful billowy glow that we see from the gemstone. That gorgeous bluish angular essence that just sparkles so magically on the gemstone, actually. Obviously, we've got the Cinderella kit coming up later on as well, which again, perhaps you might want to be working with that. But that's not, we're not talking Cinderella moments just yet. We're going to wait for that. But the graduation in size as well worked really, really wonderfully on this. Whether you're using those marquise shapes for floral designs, obviously it always works really nicely on the floral designs, doesn't it? Or whether you're perhaps just taking one or two of those gemstones, dropping them down perhaps on the ear, or just having a pendant or a full necklace, it's totally your shout, but lovely, lovely, delicate gem. Do you tend to, if you work with Rainbow Moonstone, do you tend to keep it with colours that are very neutral and very the same, or do you kind of like to mix it up and perhaps go lighter, brighter moonstone and then really kind of dynamic in there?
I tend to keep with the same, or stick with the one metallic theme, like silver, gold, rose gold or something like that, just because the Rainbow Moonstone just stands out on its own, so I don't like to overpower it with bright colours. Yeah. But yeah.
Rose gold would be so pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, silver's an obvious choice, isn't it? Because you've got the white and the moonstone. But rose gold would kind of, if it's too cool, I think,
just
for your
warms
skin.
it up that slightly. I'd like to just leave them all together with some rose gold spaces. That'd be beautiful. It's just a beautiful neckline piece.
Yeah, really lovely. They're supreme as well. You've got such good quality on the gemstones. You've got 17 centimetres worth of Rainbow Moonstone, 58 carats within there. And they are special pieces. Every single one is spaced out on that sort of thread to really show off each individual gemstone. We've not kind of clambered these all together. We're not hiding anything. They all need to breathe. They all need to sort of show off their gorgeousness. And actually, both sides, you've got that faceting. So the checkerboard faceting is done both sides of the gemstone. And that's there really to just add extra facets of luster, extra angles that the light is just going to come in and reflect off. But that teeth in. Picked up the wrong teeth this morning. No, got the wrong ones, Mike. Got my old ones. The adularescence is from within. It's from within the gemstone. I must stop saying that because people are going to think I actually do have several pairs of teeth, aren't they? £11.95. Very, very well done indeed on those. Glorious. I know, horrible images of your glass with your teeth in at the end of the... Anyway, digressing. Another message from Hello Sue. When are the Tiger's Eye cabs coming on? Now, in a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes? Oh, should we show you? Let's show you. Look at these. They are awesome. They are amazing. You've got a lot of cabochons going on here, Sue. How many tiger's eyes have we got there? My goodness me. The whole collection now going, I promise you under 20, promise you big time under 20, might even promise you a couple of pounds lower than that as well. They're going to be coming up for you in about half an hour's time, about 10 to the hour, if that's okay. We've also got lapis lazuli cabochons coming up for you as well. So those tiger's eye, £15. Probably shouldn't have said that, just giving the game away, sorry. I got overexcited, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, you've got a lot. Yes, they're gorgeous, so they will be coming up for you at about 10 to. Right, let's dive into box number 1 now. Phil's a little bit in love with this. Came over this morning, this afternoon, just before we came down to the studio. Went, have you seen this one? Yes, I have actually. I love these. You've got some gorgeous, gorgeous texture here. This could make the most fantastic sort of central feature for a bracelet. You can see how that works very, very easily indeed. If you were to keep it all together, you might choose not to. You might choose to clip into there and actually sort of take that apart. It's intended to really kind of almost be used together, but they are connectors, so you can use them to connect with. You could actually space those out very nicely around a necklace and really make your gemstones go a lot further. But I would love, even perhaps just you could do a little bit of macrame, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Sort of
a bit of
off
macrame off there. I'm thinking probably
side.
chainmail would look fabulous.
Really nice, really nice. And wonderful texture. I mean, you've got quite a, I want to say quite an Aztec type of feel, almost like shields of sterling silver. And again, I mean, really nice that you can kind of see the skin tone through the individual sort of connector as well. They're so lovely. Really nice as well because they obviously, that you can see they're kind of ergonomic because they wrap around the curvature of the wrist. But equally, imagine that could be a centerpiece. That could be like a big long sort of lariat style drop on a necklace. If you've got the main necklace sort of going around and that came right down into the center, then that was, is this making sense? So it goes around the neck. That's your drop. Then you could have tassels coming down, the chain link. It'd be really quite fabulous actually, couldn't it? Very nice. But again, you can split those up if you want to. But they're all 9 to 5 sterling silver. You've got that lovely elongated oval, very, very nice elongation on there. And they're going to be beautiful. So for all of that silver, don't forget, that's a big, you know, you're talking 3.7 grams of 9 to 5 sterling silver. So it is a big silver weight that you're getting there.
Oh, they'd make fantastic rings. Just seeing that on your hand then.
Oh, they do actually. You know, I wasn't even thinking about that. But they do. I wonder if you could...
You could take one off and definitely make a ring.
Or
even all the way around, yeah.
Or, I mean, it doesn't quite go around the back of my hand, but we're not going to talk about the size of my hands again tonight. But you could get a couple of those. That's actually really comfortable. I don't know if it. I mean, looking at that firsthand, I don't think I would have thought of doing that actually had you not said that. But it does. It works really nice. It's very smooth. That's pretty. That's really. But you could do it. Yeah, you could quite easily just take one of those connectors and just work around one of those on the hand as well if you wanted to. You could have gemstones either side, you could set it, lots you could do with those. That's really lovely. I like that as a ring.
I love that as a ring, it's fantastic.
Very nice. £12.95. So you've got all of those connectors. I'll spread them out again so you can see. So you are getting 5 on that little row, on that little river. Could make a lovely, you could have a couple of those on a bracelet as well actually, not just one of those. But sort of different sort of ornamental segments or ornamental sections going around, but really lovely. A little ladder of 9 to 5 sterling silver. £12.95. They're so beautiful, so pretty, and I think they're going to add a lot to your collection. Actually, I think at first when you look at it, you might be looking at thinking, "Oh, I don't know what I don't know, or perhaps not quite sure what to do with them potentially." But think of it as centerpiece of a bracelet. Think about that perhaps as we just saw it wrapping around the finger as a ring. Maybe take one of those out. You could have 2 of those perhaps, or 3 of those maybe dotted around on a necklace. There is actually quite a lot you can do with those. And you could potentially sew.
Yeah, you could sew. They'd look great on your shibori. Yeah, they'd look lovely across the neck as a choker as well.
Oh, they would actually. I've got so many jewellery items on tonight. I just think I don't know where I'm going to put that on my neck. But yes, they are fabulous. Very well done. China Wear, we've got collecting Scottish borders, we've got Kent, we've got Oklahoma. We'll just keep coming in on those because they actually, I've just popped that on. I really like that as a ring. That works so nicely. And of course, if you've got some of your seed beads, you could perhaps stitch onto there as well. I mean, that could look pretty fantastic. Wonderful work on those. They're really lovely. Don't see them all the time, so when you do get the chance to grab them, the chance to own them, then yeah, by all means, give them a little bit of a go because they're rather lovely. Beautiful, well done on those. Congratulations, popping that one back. I'm sure This is meant to be like a tiny little thing. I'm sure my arm bits are getting wider, or I think they're curling back as the night's going on. I'm a bit arm conscious. I do apologise for flashing my arms at you. So what's the word? Frivolously. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Right, shall we do brand new strand? Let's do, with the kit. This could work really, really nicely. Brand new strand of citrine, our summer gemstone. Because summer, this is gorgeous. Summer isn't over. It's not, summer's barely begun. We've had a little heat wave, had a little twinkle of it, but no, we could go right the way through to October and it could still be absolutely lovely. So the nights are still nice and light and we are enjoying it. 65 carats of citrine graduated plain ovals, approximately 5x4 and 12x7, 30 centimetre strand. And even the tassels are hot. I mean, look at that colour in there. But when you see the beads, the seed beads you're going to get in the kit, if I just grab one of those tubes, I mean, seriously, look at that. They could work together. I mean, they are absolutely, they are the ultimate. It's like we've reached inside the sun. It's like we're reaching, look at those gorgeous, they work really, really nicely. They're going to be amazing with the kit coming up for you in the next hour. And 65 carats of citrine. They are so illuminating. They are so refreshing. I actually can't believe the price we're going to bring in on this gem. And it is a gem of happiness. That's what it's associated with, your citrine gemstones. But my goodness me, really lovely. I didn't hear you at all correctly when you said that price, Phil. Literally, that's citrine. This is a really high-end gemstone for £3.95. I even heard Katie give me a little on that one.
Yeah, I was doing something, I just looked up and oh, that would look lovely around the neckline of your daisy necklace. Yeah.
Have a little look at that. With that necklace that Katie's created, yeah, beautiful. You could easily have incorporated
separating each flower out with this. Oh, it's gorgeous.
That would work really nicely, wouldn't it? So you've got accents all the way around on there. So you imagine one of those citrines in between. Scrumptious. They're going very, very quickly indeed. Well, we will never say no to citrine, I don't think, because of what it does for us, because of how much we love it. Works beautifully with amber, with amethyst, sorry. Works really nice with amber, actually. Happy accident, but it does. So very well done to those of you that are buying a couple of strands as well. Pip's grabbed a couple. Pat's got a couple. Maxine's got a couple of 3. Pauline, well done. Linda, Sonia, fabulous. Julian, Bernadette, Natalie, Joe. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful treat on that. £3.95. It's kind of hard to buy one of those, actually. I'd almost say don't buy one. Buy 2 or 3 because it's such a fantastic deal. Such a wonderful treat. Lovely with the white pearls we had earlier on as well. But as an amethyst, you know, we're talking about your amethyst, the purples and the yellows together. They look so, so, so wonderful. But this is a bit of a boom. Do you know what this is? That kind of price that you're seeing here. Oh, actually, I've forgotten I was wearing my bracelet as well. Look at that with the bracelet. That bracelet is so fantastic. How super talented. I mean, how super talented. Oh, all of our guest designers, to be perfectly honest, but that would work really, really nicely, wouldn't it? Almost framing. Half the stock's gone already. Almost framing all of those wonderful colours, those little flashes of gorgeous gold and sunshine tones in there as well. But £3.95. Do you know what kind of a price that is? It's kind of a maraca kind of a price. Do you know what I mean? It's like a £3.95. It doesn't quite work with one, does it really?
No.
You need the 2 going. Anyway, don't know where they've come from, but I like them. Very well done. Viv, Linda, Tina. Did you say how do you hold a drink if you've got your maracas in your hand? Put it on your head with a straw, said Leah. You've done that before, haven't you? I can tell. Yeah, she's being very healthy with a protein shake. Angela, well done. Wendy, congratulations. Linda, Candy. Candy, that's a lovely name. My mum had a pen friend called Candy. Nina, well done. Make sure you're checking out on those. Beautiful. Keep those there for you because they are rather delicious. And I think we can do our first star buy. We've got the Tiger's Eye coming up for you at 10 to the hour, which you're going to want to get your paws onto. But the lapis lazuli we are going to do now. And what you are about to get here, these are so, so stunning. You've got these wonderful, with different shapes, different selection. And if I can, oh, I can't pick, I knew I wouldn't be able to pick that up. I'll pick that up in a second. You've got some lovely shapes to really sort of enjoy here. So first star buy with us this evening, it's lapis lazuli. such, I mean, literally, this is the most gorgeous kind of smorgasbord of shapes I've ever seen. I love that word, smorgasbord.
Cool word.
It is, isn't it? Right, have a little look at these. I can do it without them all falling off as well. 225 carats of lapis lazuli multi-shape cabochons. These are glorious and they're natural. Yeah, now you will see there from that recording, you've got that lovely long sort of elongated lozengey oval on there. They're going to be different. You are going to get 225 carats, that is for sure, but there is a selection of different shapes in each one. So I definitely would get 2, I might even get 3. Even if you're only intent on keeping 1, you can always send 1 or 2 back, because you will get different shapes within them. You will get different shapes, and I have to say, I mean, this is lovely. Got that beautiful big sort of octagon, or rectangle, I should say. Oh, doesn't want to know the tweezers. There we go. Probably easy just to hold in my paws. So you've got that lovely rectangle shape in there, gorgeous, and that is natural lapis lazuli as well. Check this one out. I mean, that is fantastic. Oh, look at that. All of the pyrite inclusions, the golden pyrite inclusions you're seeing in there as well. Fabulous, gorgeous. Got a couple of pear drop sort of shapes in there. I mean, if you get 2 that are pretty similar, you might be able to obviously create a pair of earrings, obviously. You've got some lovely elongated ovals, but again, it's not just about the shapes. If I bring those in, move that one round side by side, you've got 2 here that are ovals. You've got one that's a bit more of a puffy oval, one that's more of an elongated marquise type of feel on that oval. But can you see you've got different depths in there? You've got one that's really, really quite proud, and another one there that's actually very flat as that's sitting. But they're scrumptious. Unfortunately, you don't get to pick. It's kind of as they come. But I would certainly want to get 1 or 2 of those and be very lucky with them. But lapis lazuli, one of the most wonderful, intoxicatingly stunning colours. It's a really rich blue hue, isn't it, lapis lazuli?
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. That is so rich as well. I absolutely love it with copper.
Yes.
Absolutely love it with copper. I know a lot of people do put it with gold, but my
Different
go-to,
with copper, isn't it?
my go-to is copper with it, copper wire.
Yeah, it's lovely. And again, I'm looking at the kit.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the golds. I'm looking at some of these colours in the kit, and if I bring those in alongside the lapis lazuli, I mean, goodness me, I don't even know where to look on those. They're fantastic. Sorry, I'm just wrecking the display, but yeah, I mean that's Egyptian luxury. If I think about you think about the Egyptians, you think about that particular period. Everything was just massively opulent, wasn't it? It was all about luxury. It was all about gold. It was all about sort of goods, and they could work together really nicely. Well, we are certainly going to bring to you an amazing price. We're not going to sacrifice the quality. It's all about the price point that you're seeing here. One of the lowest prices that we are doing on your lapis lazuli cabochons, and if we're doing this on the lapis lazuli, you've got even more coming up in the tiger's eye. Goodness knows what's happening tonight, but we are loving those. And you, of course, they're not drilled, obviously. You just got those big cabochons. You don't even need to set them that way. Turn them round, explore each and every one of the cabochons. You might find that actually there are even more exciting patterns on the back of the stone. It's literally about sort of exploring each one and letting the stone really tell you what it wants to be. You might want to set that as a ring. It might be that you put a weave around that of wire. It might be that you make the prong setting into that as well. It might be that maybe you've got some of the DVDs. Maybe you got one of the DVDs that we launched recently, the cocktail rings, and you're just thinking, oh, that's going to be perfect for that. Pendants, same sort of techniques really apply to get that into that foundation, but it would probably wire working in well, obviously, again, shibori, you can still stick it on with it.
Yeah, use your shibori. And the depth of each cabochon really dictates on what you're going to do with it, how you're going to set it. So if you've got something that's too thick, you don't want to make too thick a bezel because it kind of overpowers it. You might just want to net it and, give it a really pretty setting like that.
Yeah, and if you get a pair that obviously do look pretty similar, then chances are you're going to create a nice pair of earrings as well. But wonderful colours in there. Whether you go for the golds, whether you go for the copper wire, as Katie was saying, it's totally your call. But again, think about mixing them with different gemstones. What do you have in your stash? If you've got the citrine, that might work really nicely, actually. Perhaps to bring out the golds alongside there. Marion, well done, my lovely. Collector in Suffolk, Kent, Greater Manchester, Essex, Yorkshire, or Argyll, and Bute, all over the UK, Highlands Islands. Beautiful job. £12.95. Very beautiful indeed. You're going to Bude on holiday, are you, Mike? Very nice. On Monday. Very, very nice indeed. Lovely. I've never been. I've never been that far sort of south, I don't think.
I have a long time ago.
We always used to go to Devon when we were little, but obviously it's a little bit further. But I used to go to where? I thought you said Bangor. I'm thinking, where's Bangor? Never heard of Bangor. To Bangor, yeah. 225 carats. Very well done on those, congratulations. Glorious. Thank you, Mike. Mike's just giving us his holiday list now, places that Mike's visited, everybody. He's in quite a few places. Oh, look out for these a little bit later on, sorry, because they will work so nicely with the cabochons, really nicely with the cabochons and with the kit. I'm loving those. Loving those spaces. Beautiful, 95 sterling, but you've got that gold on there as well. They're lovely. Really nice. Right, okay. Let's do number 9, our gem. This is lovely. Our gem with the amethyst. Oh, so, this is ready to go, basically. When you're looking at an offering like this, it's kind of telling you what needs to happen. Have a little look. See, it's really funny now when I come and join you on the show because I'm dropping everything because I can't not wear your jewellery. I feel a bit bare. I feel a bit exposed and naked if I'm not wearing your jewellery. But I feel like I need to go out. I feel all dressed and ready to take on the world. And there we go. Have a little look. I'll hold it in my fingers because I keep dropping it. That looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Oh, right. Okay. It just wants to jump out of my fingers through the television and just wants to come home to you. It's just eager. It's eager to get home. 95 sterling silver gemstone, and of course you've got that lovely sort of fasting, both the front and the reverse. Then you've got this, what I love on that big bezel, but also bezel, sorry. But it's texture. You've got that lovely texturization. So you just made me struggle, Mike, when you had that in your back pocket. Yeah. Okay. 6 carats of green amethyst. Really nice, really lovely. And of course, it's not just that centre gem, you have an additional gem set onto the top of that as well. That is lovely. So you've got both of the green amethyst pieces in there. A briolette cut, pear shape, and then you've got a fasted round brilliant at the bottom there as well. So I guess that's just a question of then attaching it however you wish, isn't it?
Yeah, just attaching a bail to it and popping it straight onto a chain.
I mean, you could literally just pop in a jump ring.
Yeah,
if you
but
wanted to
2
keep
would
it
make
simple.
beautiful pair of earrings.
They would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And the light loves it.
Yeah, especially with that faceting. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, they're going to look really pretty. Really beautiful. So if you want to grab a couple of these, we'll keep that in mind price-wise when we take these down. But it's so lovely. It's almost like a little dewdrop, I think, that round brilliant cup. Like a little dewdrop. Sorry, I've got a smudge on my nail. That's really annoying. But yeah, it's almost like a little dewdrop that's just landed. When you see sort of the close-up nature sort of footage and you see that magnified leaf and then there's a little dewdrop that's just sort of sitting there. Really lovely, though. And good colour because you've got great clarity on your amethyst gemstone on here. 6 carats, though. So if you want to grab 2 and make a lovely pair of rings, that would be fabulous as well. Are you teasing me with that price there, Phil? Oh, there we go. £6.95. It didn't want to show, did it there? But they are lovely. And again, a wonderful pendant. Could be, I don't think that's too big for a charm either, for a bracelet.
No. As long as you've got a substantial bracelet to hang it from, yeah.
As long as the chain on your bracelet's substantial enough.
Great if you had one of these like low back dresses and just a drop off the chain and then just that in the middle of your back. That's gorgeous.
And they're really on trend. I was at a jewellery awards dinner last night, and quite a few of the ladies, I mean, some lovely dresses, you can imagine, some gorgeous jewellery as well. Quite a few of the ladies actually had open backs, big sort of cowl necks, you know, but the sort of back with really long, lovely, like layered, almost like waterfall necklaces falling down. Amazing. And actually there was one lady who had a big sort of round, almost like a medallion, a big pendant covered in sort of glitz. Wow. So beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah, really nice. £6, so you could do something similar with that. £6.95. Very well done indeed. Congratulations. That was our amethyst going back into box number 9. Let's go up to number 19. Oh, now, hello. Oh, now this is really nice because I've got a strand here that's already been chopped into, which is actually quite nice. So we get to see all the gemstones. So let me just... I don't think I've seen all of these colours of moonstone together in one strand, personally. They are really rather nice. have a look at those. These are gorgeous. Bit of a miss it, miss out deal. Last of stock on these ones. Oh, there's only 10. Instantly, I'm kind of warming to the peachy tones. They are gorgeous. They're really nice to look at. And because they're moonstone, you do get that lovely glow from the moonstone on every single one of those gemstones. You've got the lighter tones, you've got some more of the sort of silvery greys. It's up to you how you deal with these. You might choose to put, I'm just naturally kind of putting those in colourway, so the sort of the peachy oranges are sitting there together. Some lovely banding detail on some of those. Then you've got more of the whites and the creams going forward. See, I really like that. Am I being Mark Smith? Is this what he does? Colour graduating. It just kind of, I had to. I don't know why, but again, the gemstones tell you what to do sometimes, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That looks great, actually.
I mean, imagine that as a necklace.
Yeah.
As a collar necklace. I actually really like that. I don't know if you can see. I need like a little head torch thing here, a little camera thing here, don't I? They are all drilled, of course, but that is really beautiful, isn't it? £9.95. 0800 644. We should get one of those. We should get one of the cameras that our guest designers have. We should get one of your cameras over here as well, shouldn't we? Or is that just me? I just think that would be quite handy.
I think that'd be good.
I'll make the suggestion. Ruth says, how would we watch? No, but if it was like, if we had like a fixed camera, not one like on my head, like I was like a Dalek. Right, we're going to have a little look now. So we look down. For the rest of the show, it's just going to sit like Mr. Majika. Do you remember Mr. Majika had a fringe like that? He had a bit of hair that did that. So just sitting there having a normal chat with that. Right, let's just put the camera in. No, I didn't mean that, Mike. Yeah, be a look. That's for sure, be a look. Anyway, £9.95. Very, very well done. Those colours are so beautiful. And you can see there you've got the drilling. Either end of the gemstones, they are all drilled. We've lost Leah on that one. £9.95. She's giggling away there. 0800. So if a presenter, when they walk on, if a presenter gets the mining hat, maybe we'll sit here with a JM hard hat. Don't cry, Leah. It's all right. She's crying with a JM mining hat with a little camera at the front. Could be a different look, couldn't it? Could be covered in gemstones. We could macrame around it. Beautiful. Very, very, very well done on those. Nice big random conversation we've had with Mike tonight. Probably not the last. Right, popping those ones back into box number 19. And let's just go next door to box number 20. Oh, it's a dream strand. It's an ametrine. I love these. I love these. I love these. And ametrine, you kind of get the best of both worlds with this strand, don't you? Because you do get the citrine tones and you get the amethyst in there as well. But very, very highly regarded strand indeed. Faceted rondelles, look at those go. 78 carats is never a small carat weight for this particular gemstone. Never, ever a small carat weight. But your ametrine is that fusion. You think of amethyst and citrine, amethyst, citrine, ametrine. And the reason you get those different colours within the same gemstone very often, like this, is because of the oxidisation process. When the gemstones are in the ground, Mother Nature has done the heating process, if that makes sense. So the reason you get the purples is when the gemstone was oxidising at a cooler temperature, it stayed at those purples of the quartz, but Mother Nature temperatures obviously changed it down in the earth, and at the higher temperatures, it changed through into the citrine, and that basically is how you get citrine. It's amethyst, it's purple amethyst that's heated, and it's gone into the yellows. But you've got this lovely myriad of colours within the stones. It might be that you've got the citrines and the amethyst working so beautifully together there. But they are really quite magical. It's actually very, very difficult. People have tried to kind of replicate that as a synthetic, and it's actually really, really difficult to do. I think that's the one that Mother Nature's got the absolute key on, quite frankly. It's so fabulous. It's £17.95. I love that. It's a big strand, but it's miss it, miss out, so it's not going to stay there for very long. Not today. We've got a big tiger's eye coming up for you in about 5 minutes, so stick with us. The tiger's eye is coming up. £12.95. I mean, wonderful for that quality of that strand. 17 centimetres. If I just hold that up with my necklace again, you can see. I mean, you've just got such... The fasting really does work beautifully with ametrine, doesn't it?
It does. It's absolutely stunning. I'd have to have that as a bracelet so I could look at it.
So would I.
Yeah.
But I'm a nightmare with my bracelets. Everything I get, I have to make a bracelet.
Yeah.
Have to do stretching. Because I think that's probably,
Yeah.
I think you've hit the nail on the head with that though.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's lovely to have like sort of big necklaces like this, but I'm just spending my first sort of 45 minutes with you just looking at this necklace and the earrings. But when you have a bracelet or a ring, you're always able to see it, aren't you? So nice. And I mean, that does make a really nice bracelet. If I just sort of tip to tail that.
You'd have enough for some earrings as well.
Probably would. Yeah, I think you could take a couple of pieces out there to have some earrings. You might buy a couple of strands of that anyway. You might want to put some spaces in between. You might want to put some sort of jump rings just to space that out. You might actually want to mix that with the citrine. Where did I put the citrine? There we go. So if I bring in a strand of citrine, you might have a strand of amethyst to add in there as well. You might want to mix all of those different colourways up. I have to say again, with the kit coming up in the next hour, I know it's all about these wonderful sort of oranges and gold tones, but that could work really well in there as well. It's so fantastic. Colours are lovely, aren't they? Well done. £12.95 on your ametrine. Lovely. We'll leave those running for you. Got lots to do today still, so... probably one of the funkiest, yeah, I love it, one of the most funky pieces that we have, I think. Have a look at this. This is, well, you might not quite, snowflake obsidian, however, it's a skull. I really like these. They are fab. We have the silver skulls that flew, the snowflake obsidian doing exactly the same. And I think brilliantly, rather than do it sort of top to bottom, which I know it has been on some pieces, the drill hole is sort of running sort of in one ear and out the other, if you like. So at least when it's sitting on your bracelet, it's actually going to sit correctly. Does that make sense? Because it's otherwise it'd be sort of going around the wrist rather than sort of sitting like that. But a great amulet. I mean, lovely, still lovely on as a necklace, on a choker, but also as a big sort of pendant on a bracelet. Pretty funky, a bit different.
Yeah, and masculine. We have unisex.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd probably just pop that on some leather cord.
Yeah, nice and easy, but quite dynamic, and actually you don't necessarily need to bling it up. Although, I say that, imagine that with a bit of black spinel either side.
Oh, yeah.
Really fabulous. Bit of black spinel in there could be looking amazing. And you could actually, I mean, that could be a real fabulous feature as a pendant. Yeah. But you could really go even more. I'm sure you could decorate and adorn because you've got the drill hole running through.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely add lots more to it.
Be absolutely fun. You could make a whole body to go with that, maybe, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could make like a wirework body or something.
How cool would that be? Yeah. To add to the little skull, you could have a whole wireworked skeleton body. You could do all the ribs. You could do all sorts of adornment in the seed beads. I'm getting a whole little image here of our little skeleton. That'd be really funky, though, wouldn't it? Really cool. So 20 carats on that one. Very well done indeed. Lovely. Right, I've had a lot of people asking about the bundle. So let me just show it to you again, because these are just, I mean, honestly, check this out. Check this out. Look at all of these. They're so tactile as well as soon as you get these. We've got 5 strands here. 5 individual strands of agate. They are all 82 centimetres in length. So you've got a lovely longer length in there. My goodness me. And all of the colours, squidge those together actually. As I said earlier, it's like walking on sand. Literally, when you see all the different grains of sand, when you look closely, when you see a beach, you just see perhaps that overall gold tone, don't you? Or that sort of white gold. But actually, when you get up close and personal, unless you somewhere fabulous, I don't know, somewhere like I've never been, like the Maldives.
Moment when you sat on the sand, you sunbathe and you've got that sand on your hand, you start looking at all them little colours, and it brings back lovely memories as well, doesn't it?
It does, as long as I don't think about sand and sandwiches.
No.
Because there's nothing worse than when you're... I wasn't going a bit funny with... Oh, don't. I'm not very good with sand, I'm not. Not very good because of that, when you're a child.
Freak out if you get sand on my towel.
Oh, I'm a nightmare. No. Literally, tiny bit. If a child runs, runs by my beach, if a child runs by my beach when I'm on my beach, darling, when somebody runs by and they kick a bit of sand on my towel, I go nuts.
No. So my family think it's funny to just get a bit of sand, and I'm freaking out. No.
Oh no! And you've just put your sun cream on. and there's a gust of wind or something, you feel that, and you're like,
oh, on your face, no.
Oh,
no,
I
no.
literally have real problems with it.
No.
Really, that's why I tend to go to a pool
Stay by
because
the
I have
pool.
big issues.
Yeah, stay by the pool.
Yeah, it's safe by the pool, much safer. But anyway, it's like when you see all the different grades of sands, as long as you're not picking them out your sandwiches, you've got all of those fantastic, all of those fantastic colours. They are so lovely, aren't they? Gets everywhere as well, doesn't it, your sand? And your ear holes everywhere. So $9.95, and you get 5 of those, 1,300 carats. Wonderful, wonderful. So, is it time to get our paws on the next cabochon? I think so. For so many of you, we've got to get our oh, stop it. We're going to do our tiger's eye cabochons right here, right now. Big star bye. We're still talking sand stories here. I also remember my sister buried me up to my neck after we got out of the sea. I was willing at the time, I was little. Buried me in the sand up to my neck and thought it was hilarious. Got out. Horrendous. No, I've never recovered after that.
Nasty.
Oh. Right, tiger's eye. Let's talk something lovely, shall we? Let's talk something good. These are wild. Absolutely, and I didn't mean a pun when I said that, but they are absolutely wild. Look, right. I don't think I've ever seen so many cabochons in one hit, in one go. I really haven't. They are glorious. 758 carats. I know everybody's waiting for these, so thank you for being nice and patient. They are amazing. You can see very easily, look at the chatoyancy on every single one of those. If I just pick one of those out, at the moment the chatoyancy is running sort of east to west. If I turn it around, you see the chatoyancy does move. Now it's running sort of down the gemstone. Same with that one, you can see they're running down the gem. If I turn that around, the cabochon kind of follows it. It's literally like the eye of a tiger or the eye of a cat. As you sort of see the cat, if you see your cat in the morning or when it's quite light, you've just got that tiny sort of slither down the centre of the eye, and at night time they've got big beautiful eyes that look all gorgeous. But it literally is that kind of cat's eye effect, isn't it? That you get there in the tiger's eye, layers and layers of microscopic sort of inclusions or layers within the gemstone that the light comes in and reflects with. They're utterly amazing. How can these not fly out tonight? Instantly, these are going to be going. These are literally going to be flying. Now, in this particular set that I have here, we are talking, I think we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, haven't we? 20 cabochons. You are going to get guaranteed 758 carats. You might get one more, you might get one less. I'm not going to say you're definitely going to get 20. You might get 18, you might get 21. 758 carats, though, you will get. And there are different shapes in here as well. Predominantly in this particular one, we're talking some beautiful big ovals, some smaller ovals. Got a couple of rounds, got some elongated pear shapes. Who knows what you're going to get? But they are just, that has to be the ultimate cabochon collection, hasn't it?
Absolutely stunning. Absolutely. It's one of those that everybody knows as well. You know, when it's on your stall, everybody will think, "Oh, tiger's eye." You know, and they pick it up, and it goes with such a multitude of different wires as well. I've even used it with silver, and it still looks great.
Oh wow!
With silver, yeah.
I guess again, it's that nice. Sort of juxtaposition.
It's nice to get that contrast, yeah.
Yeah, totally. So we've got approximately 20 here. So if we go with this one, it's a nice round number. Chances are you might well get 20, but as I say, just as we know, it might be that you might get 18 because you might get a couple of really big ones in there. You might get a couple of smaller ones, so you might get 1 or 2 more, but your carat weight is in there. So let me just pick out. I'm going to go for the big one at the bottom. That cabochon on its own. If I was to say to you now, today, I could let you have this cabochon for 75 pence, would you be excited? If I said you could have that pear-shaped cabochon for 75 pence, would you be delighted? If I said you could have the round, there's a theme here, for 75 pence, I'm sure you would be saying, yes, please, I'll take them all, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. I'll take the whole kit and caboodle. I promised you this under £20. I said we'd go lower. £14.95 for all of those cabochons. That's got to be one of the most awesome bundles of cabochons we've ever done.
Fantastic deal. Fantastic. I love those. They're just my dream because I'm predominantly a wire worker, so, and for that price, absolutely amazing.
So I adore it. And this is where I started.
Yeah.
When I first started, obviously I started doing my stretchy bracelets, did a little bit of macrame, which I love as well. But I love wire.
Yeah.
I love the big cabochons. And when I first did when I did my very first stall, I went just crazy on wire wrapping pendants, and I didn't set any with claws or any sort of basket weave or anything like that. I just wrapped the wire to sort of enclose it. I just need to get
you could have so much fun with those. So much fun.
Big time. They're utterly beautiful. Great gift for somebody as well. If you know somebody that does make their own jewellery, you know somebody that's very familiar with us here at Jewellery Maker. Maybe they've got a birthday, maybe they've just had a bit of a rough week or two, and you were thinking of, I might buy them a nice big bouquet of flowers, might spend, push the boat. $14.95, they're going to love these. I defy any jewellery maker to not like tiger's eye.
It's not possible.
I don't think
it's
so.
Not possible.
It's not possible. It's not possible. I don't think it is either. I think it's such a lovely, friendly gemstone. I think it's really workable, and you've got such natural colours and such natural hues. It's not like it's a specific neon bright pink that maybe I'd love. It's very organic, very earthy, and they just feel fab. Let me just turn that one over, because of course when I'm setting my big pendants, I don't just sort of look at the obvious and think, okay, I'll have that lovely dome, that cabochon at the front. Sometimes you spin them around, sometimes you look at that. Looks almost like, I want to say mahogany, it's probably the wrong type of wood,
I know what you mean.
but
I know
when
what
you
you mean.
you see the grains, don't you, in there? That's so lovely. Right, these are still flying out. You're doing so well. Marion, Leslie, Dora, Linda, Vanessa, Sheila Kay, Joanna, Tina, Irina, Simon. I'm so sorry if I've not said your name, but there are literally oodles of you there grabbing hold of your tiger's eye. And I think you need to know, with the kit again that's coming up, come back you, I definitely think you will be looking at the seed beads that are coming up and thinking, the tiger's eye would have worked very nicely. Imagine the layers and layers and layers you could wrap around on your tiger's eye in some of those colours. Stunning. Right, keep coming in on those. They are going very, very quickly. We are coming straight back. We've got so much still to do. We've got Juicy Jaspers coming up for you. Oh, I need to stay tuned for that, and the kit. Our Summer Daisy kit is coming up for you, a chance to make these fabulous pieces that I'm wearing at the other side of this. Well done on those.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch. It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen. From the item code and the product description, right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
There are 4 easy ways to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 54,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Hello, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. My name is Ruth Linnett. I've got the gorgeous team with you and our fabulous designer, Katie Parker. And we are going over to visit gorgeous Katie in a moment or two, and we are going to launch this kit. You're going to love. I've had so many messages about the kit. It's so pretty. Summer Daisy kit. I love the necklace, love the earrings. I just had to wear it all, bracelet, the whole caboodle. Before we do it though, let's bring you some jasper. These are two wonderful, wonderful strands. Pink jasper, I love, but the two together actually are juicy jaspers. Pink zebra jasper and your fancy jasper in there. How scrumptious are these? They'll love it. Two stretches, male, female as well. Again, instantly they're unisex. Totally. Shareable and wearable. Oh, I like that. Shareable and wearable. That could be my tagline for something. Yeah. Shareable and wearable. I'll put that in my back pocket. But yeah, lovely, lovely colours. That wonderful top strand that you're seeing, the pink zebra jasper, it's actually full of sort of coffees and caramels and vanilla tones that you're seeing in there. Really, really, really lovely. Every single one, you've got these bathed in colour, but you've got these sort of not so much brush strokes, but you can see actually all of the different, a little bit like marbling, I suppose, on some of those. But everyone's different, everyone's got a different pattern on. And of course, the bottom jasper, the fancy jasper rounds, both the same in terms of size. You've got 10mm on both. You've got these luscious greens, and green doesn't cover it. The turquoises that are in there, almost the kind of deeper indica-like hues. Fabulous couple of strands. Again, they work very nicely together. You might want to separate them and keep them like that, but they remind me almost of peanuts in chocolate in terms of those colours as well. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Very, very nice. You've got those sort of chocolatey hues, the pinky hues that are within there as well. But they are, look, do you like dry roasted peanuts, do you, Mike? Thank you for that. They're not too bad, but they are glorious. Honey roasted, we could go for. Look, amazing deal, £12.90 for those two strands. We can't have topic of the evening is what's your favourite peanut? Cashew, walnut, might be an almond. Doesn't have to be a peanut, really. What's your favourite nut? Oh, I don't know. I think we're all a bit nutty tonight. Right, let's have a little look. I do like a cashew nut. Taking those down as far as we can with those two fantastic strands. That's a good deal, that is. £6. They need covering in gemstones, they do though. £6.95. They should be what? £12.90? The two strands, they're not instead. So shake your maracas and grab hold of those. Very, very well done indeed. Julie, Laura, Michelle, Sandra, Linda, well done to you. Sue, congratulations. Did you get the tiger's eye? Yeah, fab. Actually, again, lovely to mix some of these big cabochons with these wonderful, gorgeous zebra jasper gemstones. The zebra jasper is the pink. You've got the fancy jasper in there as well. But lovely colours. Do you want to see them separately? Let me just wrap that around my wrist just so you can see, because obviously the two together does work. See, look at that, a lovely individual strand. Fantastic. You could choose to take just one of those strands if you wanted to. Whoopsie. And perhaps set one of those as a ring. See, I do love those. It's hard to pick a favourite, but for some reason that one's kind of calling to me. But I just think the marbling in there is wonderful. But then I bring those in and they're equally as gorgeous. Beautiful colours, well done indeed on those. People that, again, multi-buying in Cambridgeshire, London, Northumberland, fabulous. And they are both natural strands. Both of your jasper gemstones are natural. Jasper's such an interesting gem, isn't it, as well?
It is, it's beautiful.
All those different patterns. Do you have a favourite one? It's hard to pick, isn't it? Or is that like asking you to pick a favourite child?
Yeah, I just love both of those. I'd probably use them together.
They'd look fabulous together, wouldn't they? Oh, and actually, oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see this. They look like they're opaque. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Can you see there? You can actually see through the gem. You've got transparency. It's not even coming over very well. But that one you can see, you've got transparency. Wow. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That one as well.
That one's fantastic.
That is lovely. Through the centre, Oh, you need 6. That is so cool. That one particularly is massive. You've got areas of real transparency through there. It's not even picking it up. Ooh, they're lovely. Very exciting. Very exciting. Amelia's singing with happiness. She loves these. 6, it did sound a bit spooky, I have to say. £6.95. There is a spooky film coming out, I saw it advertised the other day, and my husband went, "You won't like that." I went, "No." It's got dolls in it. Anything with dolls in and children singing like Amelia was just singing there. Yes, wrong. Ooh, scary, scary, scary. 6, I know, spooky film that's based on a true story. No, don't go there. It's just, no, give me Disney. Jill, well done. Sissy, congratulations. Myra, Michelle, a fabulous opportunity. 50 have gone. £6.95. We're not talking spooky films, no. £6.95 on those. Congratulations. A message coming in from... How long is the strand? Good question, Sissy. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm going to go for a standard 38, which is probably what... Very often, if I don't mention it, yeah, it is. It's a standard 38 centimetres, so about 15 inches on those. Shall I do a quick count? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Don't talk to me while I'm counting. 22, 24, 28. Did I do 24 to 28? Right, hold on, I'm taking my earpiece out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, this is embarrassing. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Can't hear you. 28, 32, 4, 6, 8. Yay! Well done. And I thought you'd stolen my maracas. She's got her own pair. Wonderful. Wonderful. 38. So it is, which to be fair, Phil, if I'd have actually looked at them on the ruler, 10 mil round, that would have told us really with a 38 centimetre strand. I'm too tired for those kind of maths tonight, even the really simple ones, even the really easy ones. The rule of Ruth, you see, she always tells the truth. Rule of Ruth, she never lies. I'll remember that little tip for next time though. 10 millimetre round, that's generally a centimetre. So that's less than 10 pence each. That was embarrassing, Telly, wasn't it? I won't watch that bit back. Ruth counts gems then. 1, 2, 2. 2, 4, 8, 12. No. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm going to put those back on there, actually. Wonderful. Woohoo. Now, before we do that, let me show you these. Naughty nuggets. Oh, naughty. No, Mike, you sounded so disappointed in me then. I was looking at them and couldn't see for looking. Mike went, I'll show you. I've got a photograph. I'll show you this. Like a disappointed father. Both coming up for you, those naughty nuggets. The pink of the opal, the glorious mookaite in there as well. They're going to be beautiful together. They are really, really lovely. So, yeah. Have a look at those, they are going to be gorgeous. Right, I am going to relocate. I'm going to grab my tablet, grab my tea. Oh, and I've not got to forget, we've got a secret weapon here, haven't we, Katie? Secret weapon as I make my way over. Right, this is the secret weapon that we have. Because otherwise, this is probably the best. There you go.
There you go. Wow.
I brought Katie a footstool.
Yeah.
However, that is a bit odd. Yeah. The demo might be slightly...
Yeah, I know.
Slightly.
Yeah, I would fall off.
Difficult.
Yeah, so,
maybe that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or, alternatively... Hi everybody,
Wow.
This is Katie. No, it doesn't work either, does it?
No.
Right, okay. Do you know what? I'll sit down.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll sit down. Oh, we thought that might work.
No.
We'll just have to dig me a trench.
Yeah.
We'll get that sorted one day.
There you go.
Right. This is so exciting. I have 99 of these kits for you. 99 of the Summer Daisy kits. These are going to literally disappear. This is going to be like literally taking... Oh, they're going to go. So, what do we have in this kit? Have a little look. Seed bead-tastic. Your Mayuki seed beads. Oh my goodness me. These are gorgeous. I'm going to turn them end on. So you can really sort of have a little look at the colours that you're getting within there. This is going to be probably one of the, maybe one of the fastest selling of our kits, I'm going to predict. The colours are superb, absolutely striking. 20 have gone. Remember, we only have, or had, 99 of these kits. So, in terms of these colours, I mean, they're just beautiful. I'll just talk to you about the seed beads first of all. Whoops, roll those back on. Oh my goodness, right, this is going to be lovely. We've got the silver lined amber beads, they're the 8-0s. We've got the long magatamas, which we'll come to because they are quite fabulous as well. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, magatama. Yeah, the magatama's coming in for you. And they're approximately 4 by 7 mil, so actually referred to slightly differently than your seed beads. We've also got in there your semi-matte silver crystal beads. They're the 11-0s. You've also got the dark lined gold seed beads, which are the 8-0s, and the lined silver lined pale gold seed beads, which are your 6-0s. So you've got 5 tubes. Oh, we've only got 5 here. Hold on a second. Do you know why? I think this is why. Sorry, if I sounded a little like I was struggling. Yes, it is. It's that one. This is because I was looking at the details. It's this one, darling. Yeah. And I was thinking, right, I've got that. I've got another one here. And I'm trying to sift through reading what we've got in the kit, thinking there's something. Here we go. It was not. I'll take the blame. I won't, actually. Right, there we go. There we go. It's fine. We got one missing. The good news is Katie hadn't got one. You hadn't got that missing.
No,
so Katie's actually created the jewellery with all of them. It was that one we were missing from the tubes. You've got the clear. So that's why I was getting confused. So you've got the long. Let me show you those two because they are. Now, we've only just bought these, haven't we? They are so gorgeous. They're pretty new. I think they're only new to us. They've only been here since the weekend. These are your long magatama white pearl 4 by 7. You've got the magatama silver lined crystal in there as well, which is the 4 mil. So you can see that you've got that lovely white sort of pearl, and then you've got the clear on the magatamas in there as well. But the colour combination, as you can see from the jewellery, and this must have been an absolute joy when you got these.
I'm so excited when I opened this parcel. Absolutely amazing.
I mean, this is literally summertime all sort of wrapped up in a bundle. And it's not just that, we haven't really even mentioned the sterling silver as well, because you've got 9 to 5 sterling silver, the 2 daisy flower connectors in there. We've actually, well, say 2, you actually get 3 of those, but you've got your 2-tone on those as well. But they are literally just adding on those extra sort of the elements of embellishment. They're so beautiful. But just going back to the magatamas, because they are, and if you can see, if I just pick maybe one of the 2 of those up, or whether you can see them on the, if I put them on my hand, just put a couple of those, because they are very, very different. I mean, we'll look at them with Katie anyway, but they are very, very different in shape to the seed beads. Can you see those? Got this lovely sort of curved, whoops, yeah, they do actually. You've got this lovely little sort of curved effect with the drill hole in the centre. And actually the very name magatama, the magatama word written in Japanese word, literally translates to curved jade. It was a curved comma-shaped bead that was first made of stone and then exclusively made of jade. Many years ago, it was used in jewellery, it was used in ceremonial objects, and that's what that's based on. So they're really lovely to see, and they do look so different in this kit, and you'll see that obviously on the jewellery. Hello, Vivian. Vivian said this kit is absolutely stunning. I had to get one. Thanks, Jem. The jewellery is gorgeous. Oh, bless you. Oh, you'll enjoy it, Vivian. You'll love it, especially with these magatamas. Have they been nice to work with?
Yeah, I've not worked with them before, so it's been an absolute joy.
Exciting.
So exciting.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Over half the stock has gone. Over half the stock has sold out already. So you are going to have to be pretty swift if you're thinking of adding these into the order. Remember, you do get 6 tubes. I know I only had the 5, but there are definitely 6. So you've got those 2 magatamas, and you've got the 4 of the seed beads in there with the various different sizes, of course, which are all obviously listed on the tubes. But they are such delicious colours. These golds, these sort of rich ambers that you're seeing on the seed beads are fabulous. So really, really pretty colours. So you've got the 8-0s in sort of that wonderful rich ambery gold. You've got the 6-0 in more of a yellowy sort of gold. So if I show, shall I bring them here, Leah? Does that make it a little bit easier? There we go. So your 8-0s are this lovely, I describe that as it's a really sort of really burnished sort of.
Yeah, it's got that ambery sort of tone to it, that honey amber
ambery
stuff,
gold.
yeah.
It's like Manuka honey
Yeah.
almost. It's very,
Oh, yeah.
very rich. Then your 6Os are a lighter, brighter sort of, well, not brighter, but a lighter
gorgeous.
yellowy gold, aren't they? More of a classic gold. Got to get your price in because these are flying. I adore the 8Os that you've got here because the colour, look at that kind of pinky sheen,
they've got
that
this
purpley.
iridescence to them, absolutely beautiful.
It's like, it is, it's like almost a metallic iridescence.
Yeah.
Look at those together, they all work fabulously well. Then we've got the 11Os, and you've got that lovely sort of white, that pearlescent white that's coming through. And then you hit these amazing magatamas, which we've only, look at the difference in that you can really see the style there. They're tubular, but you've got that curve. They're so luscious. For the first time we're seeing this since the weekend, really. Then you've got that lovely clarity now. I'm just showing you that tube because that's the one that Katie's been with. Have you got all of those left?
Yeah.
Blimey. Okay, so that's, goodness me, and you've done all of that. Wow. So, I mean, that is such a gorgeous colour path, isn't it? Really lovely colourways. And, of course, you've got your 3 daisy connectors in there as well. Got to get your price in. Way over half the stock now has sold out. And I think if you are missing out on this kit, you are going to look back to tonight and just, especially when you see how easy it is when you've been inspired and when Katie shows you how to sort of get involved, you're going to love these. Have a little look at these pieces. They are fab. Oh, wow. No, we would be here until forever, wouldn't we? Ruth, please don't count them. But certainly, yeah, that was very embarrassing, wasn't it, Anne? Deary me. Now, show them again. Have a little look. See, look at those just with against the seed beads just here. Those colours. Let me bring them into the sun because there's a little bit of shadow. They are perfect. They literally look stunning. I'm just going to move them across to the seed beads. There we go. Look at those. La 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 la. Little daisy chain of delights against those. Perfect colour matching.
They are. Whoever put it together just did a perfect job.
Yeah. I don't know who put this kit together, but genius. Absolutely genius.
Wow.
For all of those seed beads, take away the connectors, just, you know, or vice versa, all of those seed beads that you're getting. And remember, you are going to be some of the first people to get this incredible, luscious new shape that we're bringing to you in the Magatama, the 2 tubes of the Magatama beads in there. Only brought them to you for the first time at the weekend. So if you weren't watching and they didn't get that particular kit, which I'm probably certain you did, this might be your first opportunity to get them. You've got the clear and that lovely pearly white in there. Beautiful, beautiful pieces, as you can see. That necklace is just, I have to say, the movement on there. Let me grab, I mean, it's gorgeous. And this is also to do, it's not, I mean, your creation is obviously fantastic, but the organic nature of that, I love that. It's so tactile. It reminds me of a dragon somehow.
Yeah,
when you see all the scales on a dragon and all the
long
movement.
magatamas that gives it that dragon scale
They
kind
are
of,
just
like a tail of a dragon. Yeah,
totally, because you can see it kind of moving, or that kind of tubular feel, or when you see sort of when you see that, well, it's just that wonderful spiral, isn't it? But lovely, lovely big feature for the necklace. We've got drop necklaces, we've got bracelets. I'm obviously wearing a really lovely bracelet. I kind of had to dive in straight away, so you can see that as well. And you really do see you've got these sections in the bracelet where you've used the 8Os when it's got that lovely sort of iridescence in there as well. That's striking.
In the centre of that, you've got the 11Os as well, so it just adds that other dimension to it.
Yeah, breaks. It's really subtle though at the same time, isn't it? Sally says, Katie, you would never know you're new to seed beads. Beautiful designs, hugs to all. Because you've only been doing this since Christmas.
That Christmas, yeah, on and off. So,
but
really
if that isn't sort of inspiration for all of us to have a go at seed beading, I don't know what is, quite frank. I mean, look at that necklace. This, obviously, less than 20 left. They're all going to look at how gorgeous this is. Now look at those. Look at the effect that has on, really, I mean, that is a beautiful daisy chain.
Yeah.
So much movement, almost perhaps almost like a Catherine wheel as well.
I was just thinking that when I saw that on the screen, it's like that Catherine wheel sort of a bonfire night kind of. Yeah.
They're glorious, and obviously matching earrings as well. And the matching earrings, you've basically kind of taken the start design of the necklace.
Yeah, it's just the tubular peyote on the Selena spiral. Yeah, and it's so just gorgeous. A section of that.
They're so lovely. You've got that beautiful, beautiful drop in there. I had to show these to you because look at that. And that really shows you actually, what you've done in terms of that style, that curl, that's absolutely bang on with the Magatama in terms of what it means, the curved jade. You've got that curve. Did you even know that?
No, I didn't know that, but it sounds good.
She did know that. She's very intelligent. So, loving your designs, Katie. The actual daisy designs are adorable, and I love the dragon look too. Yeah, they're so special, and that could obviously translate into a bracelet really easily, couldn't it, as well?
Easily. And
again, so many seed beads in here. Amy, hello. Amy said, I'm currently making this Dutch spiral at the moment with Miyuki in pearl white 11.0, orchid tinted crystal lined with 4mm Swarovski bicones. Yummy.
Oh, that sounds gorgeous.
Oh, it makes me salivate. It does sound gorgeous.
We need to see that on the Wall of Fame.
Yes, send it in. Definitely send that in, Amy. We need to have a little peek. Just because we like being nosy and we like looking what you're up to. That sounds fabulous. Best of luck on that one. Oh yeah, gorgeous kit, gorgeous jewellery. Give it to me. We've got a couple left. We had 99 of these. We are down to less than 20 now. In fact, 15 because people that have them in their baskets are checking out. I've got about 38 in basket still. So if you're looking at it, you've popped in your basket, you're thinking, oh, maybe not. Release it for somebody else. You won't be thinking that. You won't be thinking that. You'll be just thinking, okay, I need this kit, I'm going to get this. So you're probably just putting it all together. But you are going to be inspired by this. They're such lovely pieces for now, I think, as well, aren't they? For you, especially for your summer holiday jewellery.
Over summer, yeah, I can't wait to wear all these.
But actually, wintertime, a little black jumper, and you've got that hot splash of sort of heat, that hot gold. These are going to look amazing. Amazing! Beautiful. Well, keep going on those $29.99. Katie's going to give us a little bit of inspiration and a bit of an insight as to how she's kind of put these pieces together. The bracelet, let me just show you that bracelet as well. Shall I just take this off? I'm going to lie my tubes down. There we go. So we can have a little look at the detail, because you've even created the clasp out of the beads in there. Now we did talk about showing you that, but it's a bit of a lengthy process. So Katie will tell us sort of how to
we'll talk through
how
that bit.
Talk through that. But we're going to have a little look at
the spiral.
How to do the spiral on the bracelet. Sorry. Brain failed me there. It's happened a few times tonight, hasn't it? But we have had a quick question. Let's just show you because Amy's just said, how do I send in pictures and who do I put it to and from? I've only been seed beading since making the beginning of the last month. Well, let's show you this, Amy. Rather than me trying to tell you, we've got a little bit of footage just to tell you how to do it. So to send your Wall of Fame entries into Jewellery Maker, this is how you do it, Amy.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
There we go, Amy. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Plus, if it's easy, you can always send it to us on Facebook and Instagram as well, Amy. So that's also a nice and easy way of sending them in. So best of luck with those, because I think we're going to see quite a few of Wall of Fame entries with this kit. I'll be very surprised if we don't. Very surprised. Last 12. If we've got one in your basket, check it out. We are down to the last 12. I'm going to be going sold out in a second. So, right, let's have a little look, shall we? So this particular bracelet looks fabulous. Got almost these lovely sort of twisted lanterns that you're seeing. I mean, how glamorous is that? It's a beautiful piece. So we're going to have a little look at this and how Katie went about putting this together.
Yep. So I'm using Wildfire. Take as long a length as you can handle. As long, I'm using a slightly shorter piece tonight, but I usually go with sort of a good arm's length. I've got a stopper bead, and I've left probably about 10 inches or so, and that's just so I can do my loop at the other end or add my toggle, and it just gives you something to work with at the other end. Never start a piece without leaving something at least.
And for somebody that's pretty new to seed beading, your stopper bead is literally
it's just a bead, and I've passed through it twice, so it's stuck in that space.
So your beads aren't going to run off.
Just any bead, a bead that you're using, and don't use the same colour as your beads that come through, because you may get mixed up, but any different coloured bead.
Lovely.
And then I've added 5 of our size 8s, and I've gone alternate colours. You could use one colour, you could, it's entirely up to you. So I've got 5 of my size 8s on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold our thread here, And what we're going to do is we're going to pick up size 11s. So we're going to do 3 11s, 1, 2, 3, magatama, and then another 3 11s, like so. So this is what you've got on your needle, 3, then 1 magatama, and then another 3. Okay, and then all we're going to do is come back up them 5 beads that we added to start with. So missing the stopper bead, up those 5 beads, and pull through. And what you'll find is that will make a little loop on the side of your beads.
Excellent.
Yeah. So then all you're going to do is do the same again, but this time you're going to add an extra bead. So this is going to add our length. So we go through the next colour bead, drop that 8 all the way down, and then we're going to pick up our 3 11s. 1, 2, 3. Another magatama and another 3 11s. And then this time we're going to still go up 5 beads, so we're missing that first bead, and then skipping over that first bead, and then up 5 beads. So if you always remember, you're going up the last 5 beads. Yeah.
Okay.
And then pull this through, and it'll make another little loop, and then push that over to the either side, as long as whichever side you're pushing over, so keep doing it the same each time. So, and holding that to one side, then we're going to add another of our 8s. Then this is all we do, just continuously adding 1 bead and then adding our smaller beads to make our loops, and this will create our spiral. So I'll just pop a few more of these on. So another 1, 2, 3, add a magatama, 1, 2. So this is about how you know I'm not a proper seed beader, because they don't jump on for me like they do for the others.
Well,
Yeah.
you're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. And then again, make sure you're counting down 5 beads and up them 5 beads. So I'm using a size 12 beading needle because I know I'm going to have to go pass through these 8s quite a few times, so there's going to be quite a lot of thread in there, so I find a size 12 works fine. You may find a size 10 works, because there is a really good drill hole on the 8s too. So just making sure you remember to add 1 bead before you're adding your loops on the side.
You can see that spiral forming already, can't you?
I'll just do another couple, and then you'll be able to really see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and it's actually nice when it's nice and sort of calming and relaxing, but it's actually quite instantly gratifying at the same stage, because you can already start to see that forming. It's not like you've got to wait until the end for a grand reveal.
Some things you're kind of waiting to see it, but this is quite instant.
Yeah.
It's kind of my kind of seed beading, where you can see what you're doing straight away. So up them 5 beads again, and then pass to the side, and you can see already that's forming that spiral around. Yeah, I'll just do a couple more. So add another 8, and then 3 11s. I love these 11s because they're silver lined. You get that gorgeous.
It is,
gorgeous.
isn't it?
It's like a chatoyancy. It's a bit like the tiger's eye kind of thing on it. 2, 3.
Really pretty, actually. I'm just kind of studying those.
Yeah, this absolutely gorgeous. And 2, 3, 4, 5.
She said she throws it across the table. It's running.
And up there. It's one of those stitches as well. As soon as you do something wrong, you can see it straight away as well. It kind of shows itself. So it's not one of them that you think, you know, a load down the line, you think, oh, I can see that went wrong there. You can see it straight away. If you had an extra bead, you can see it. If you've forgotten to add your number 8, you can see it. So you can see there, that's really spiralling round now, and that's just, it builds up quite quickly as well.
It does, and if you can see that with the bracelet, you can see how quickly, how easy that's forming.
Yeah. So
I put it that side, sorry.
Yeah, it forms really, really quickly.
Beautiful.
So this took me probably about 3/4 of an hour just to build that whole section up. Yeah. And what I've done is the length at the end, the one that we left, remember to take your stop bead off. You can usually slide it off. That's a bit great. Slide it off. And I've added the loop sort of here. And to add the loop, it was 23 beads and then back down. And I'm going to show you when I add the other side how I go back down and secure that. But I just wanted to show you that it's 23 size 11 seed beads for that section there.
Okay.
Okay.
23 of those.
23 of those.
I could count those. I won't.
No, don't. Okay, I'm just going to talk through how I made the toggle, because like I said, it takes quite a bit. So, but it is basic peyote, which I know it's been done quite a lot lately, and it is one of the more basic stitches. But the toggles that I make, which fits the 23 bead loop, is I thread on 12 beads.
Okay.
And then I peyote that until I've got 6 at each end.
Right.
So looking at it down this way, you can see 6 beads on that end and 6 beads on the other end. Then I'd take this stopper off, and all you do is, if you fold it up as though you're going to make a little tube, you'll find that it's a bit harder to tell on because of the colour and the colour of the background, but they all match together a bit like a zipper.
Yes.
Yeah, and all you do is basically zip it up. Yeah, go up and down maybe a couple of times, and I just added a little bead for decoration as well on the end. Okay.
Yeah. We can see that if I bring that in.
Yeah.
And it's a really strong toggle actually as well, isn't it? I mean, it really holds its form.
Yeah, it really does hold it. And because these beads are quite matte, it's got quite a bit of grip as well, so I quite like using the matte beads for toggles.
They are, and I mean, even with the one that I put on, I don't feel that that's about to slip on. You know, it wasn't difficult to do up, but it didn't slide on really easily either, which was good, because when they do, they slide off easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite.
I prefer where I can. I do make a toggle when I'm doing seed beads, because it continues the flow, and also if anybody is allergic to metals, it gives you that sail as well.
Yeah, exactly. And that could obviously transfer. That could be an amazing long. You could do a really wonderful sort of long necklace.
Yeah.
With maybe
It'd look
a daisy.
beautiful actually if a bridle, like around a bun, like the hair, that would look gorgeous.
Really
the light
pretty.
really catches it. It's really beautiful.
On a headband, anything like that would look fabulous, wouldn't it? They'd really sparkle.
Yeah, you could probably put me wire inside it and see if I've got my cogs turning now.
Off she goes, off she goes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so once you've done that, you'll end up with a little toggle. Yeah, with a little bead on each end. And you'll have left a piece at the end when you finish. We're just going to ignore that for now. Okay, and then what I did was, I think I added 3 size 8s. Yeah, 3 size 8s to the piece of thread attached to the toggle.
Okay.
Okay, and then I come down this central, because you've got this central column working all the way down your bracelet. So I come down probably about 6 or 7 beads, like so. So pull it tight, and then work out which one goes back up from that bead.
Right.
So which one of your little loops that we put on the side goes back up. So with this one, it's this one. So, and then work your way back up there, like so, making sure you pull it quite tight, keeping your tension all the way back till we get to the top. And then we're going to pop back into that central column and go straight back up to the top of the toggle again. So this is adding strength in, just adding a couple of layers in. So straight back up, so we're right back up to our toggle. And then I'm just going to nip through one of these beads on our toggle, like so. And giving that a nice big tug, making sure we're nice and secure, and back down. And we're going to do that maybe a couple of times. They come out in different spots.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll go down, we'll come out on somewhere, anywhere. It doesn't matter. There's no set rule to it. So we'll go down a couple more, depending on how much thread you've got left, how far you come down. Okay. So try not to go through the sneaky magatama.
It's a lovely word as well, isn't it?
I know, I've loved saying
Magatama.
that. Magatama. You've got to say it with some sort of accent, hasn't it?
Absolutely, just a bit of gusto. Magatama.
Magatama.
Sounds fabulous, doesn't it?
Okay, and then all the way back up. Right. We'll have tightened up a little bit. Yeah, so we've come back up there, and then we're going back up that central column once again. Just once more into the toggle, just to secure it to go. See, this is why I use a size 11, because there's quite a few strands in there now. So back up there, through one of our 11s, back down, and depending, it's up to you, you can either cut it off or tie it off. It's up to you. I tend to, I know some seed beaders like, no, don't tie, but because I'm quite new to seed beading. So what I do is I come out at the same point where I've got this thread here, and I tie myself a bit of an overhand knot. So,
gorgeous.
So as long as it's hiding inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go the opposite way. Make sure my needle goes through. Okay, and then I just tie it off there and snip it, and our bracelet is completely finished.
Ready to go. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing, glorious, so lovely. And of course, we've got, how many of the kits? Right, we've got 10 remaining. That's it. 14 baskets now, so we've got 10 in. Oh my goodness. Right, can I just quickly?
Oh wow.
Right, we have literally. I've got, and it's not just that screen, by the way, because I did this earlier on. All of the names. So you can see on the right-hand side, I've just got a few there that have just gone into baskets as well. So Jane and Steve and Viv and Julie and Angela, make sure you are checking out on yours. I have got a couple of people that have taken 2 kits as well. So very well done to you. Why not? Stack up, that's what it's about, isn't it? So well done. Last couple of sort of, Roz and Vera and Maxine, well done. Vanessa, congratulations. Jean, absolutely beautiful. Zoe says, hi, fab designs. Can I ask what size thread you used? Thanks, Zoe.
I am using the Fireline. It's the
0.2.
Yeah, 0.2. Yeah, this one.
There we go. You can have a little look. And using obviously that, because it's a strong
wildfire,
it's a strong material to use, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. If that helps, there we go. So there's the size that's so 0.2. And somebody's just asking as well, what's the name of the pattern?
I call it a spiral stitch. It probably does have an official name somewhere, but I tend to stick with what sticks in my head.
Fair enough. So we're going with spiral.
Spiral.
There might be an official name out there if you know what it is.
Yeah,
send it through to us, because we're all new and all about learning. So. Well done, you. Thank you very much indeed. Congratulations if you've got that kit, because as I say, we're going to be single figuring on those very, very, very soon in terms of what is remaining. So we're going to do a start by. We've got loads to do still this evening, and I'm going to have a change of jewellery soon as well. Because we've got one more gorgeous kit coming up. Our Cinderella kit as well tonight. If you love this, you're going to love the Cinderella piece. So thank you for doing that. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's do a start by. It's coming up now. Well, we've got some nuggety naughtiness for you right now, and thank you very much to Jackie, because apparently it's called a Dutch spiral.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. There we go. We won't forget that now. Our Dutch spiral. Well done. Thank you for that. So let's be naughty, shall we? Let's be naughty. Well, it is Friday night, after all. If you can't be naughty on a Friday night, when can you be? With our Saturday night, naughty, but it's Friday. So naughty. No, you're not. You're naughty every night, Michael. Naughty nuggets. They are lovely. Mookite and pink opal. So what I've never seen such sizable mookite nuggets.
Stunning. I love mookite.
Oh, so do I.
Love it.
They just there are that many different unusual hot and cool and calm colours all in one fantastic strand.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get when you pick it up and you turn it over and it's different. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, different. I mean, these are some lovely sort of lemony hues, some sort of mustardy tones, some gorgeous sort of greens and pinks in there that are fabulous. That kind of, and almost that sort of red brick or that orangey red in there as well, which is really, really lovely. And interspersed with those, I'm going to wrap them up actually. It's really for both of them. You are going to get the most amazing price point on these, both natural. The pink opal chips are 38 centimetre strand. The mookaite is 37 centimetre, but what's a centimetre between friends? And you've got 200 carats of opal. You've got 400 carats of mookaite. And you are going to get the most fabulous, fabulous price here. Get ready for this, because those two strands, if I said £20, £19.95 on those two strands, I would be delighted, because you've got some big gems here. I'm not going to say no, I'm going to say £6.95. Come on, Katie, grab them. Grabbing. Oh, do you feel left out, Amelia? She can just waggle her arms in the air. Yeah, naughty nuggets, £6.95. So just they are absolutely glorious. Always popular strands, but the colours work so well together. That shot of pink going through the mookaite is really lovely. They are such big pieces. Melissa, well done. Janet and John and Olivia and Kirsty and Wendy and Hilda and Sue and Arlene. Yeah, grab them. And most mookaite comes from, or definitely sort of originally comes from the Mooka Creek in Australia. And it's just, you can actually imagine, you can visualise that gemstone in Australia. It's got that kind of heat, hasn't it?
It's got those colours that you expect from an Australian gemstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think about
the colours of the country. So when you look at the landscape, yeah, you're
thinking of the earth. You think of, because obviously sometimes when you're really out in the outback, it's not just that sort of the orangey colour. You can really see the reds of the earth as well. It's very beautiful. £6.95 for those two together, and the opal is just lovely. You've been to Australia as well, haven't you, Amelia? You know what I'm talking about. It's amazing, mate. It is, isn't it? It's just, oh, I love it. I think I've been about 4 times. I should have just for to see friends really. I went when I was travelling as well. 4 or 5, I can't remember. But I should be living in Australia. I think that was kind of when I always felt like that's where I should be. But I couldn't do that to my mum. It's a bit far, bless. My dad was like, "You go, you have it." My mum's like that. You be quiet, Clive. Just be quiet. And Karen said, "Fab, inspiring demo, Katie. Gorgeous kit. Great crack, Ruth. Bless you." we like. I'm not very sorry. No, I didn't know if it was my reading or what it was. I can't spell today, so it wouldn't surprise me. It's a crack. Right. Well done. Congratulations, Tina, Elizabeth, Janet, Susan. I don't know what accent I was. Sorry. I thought I was all right actually. It's a crack. No. I'll stick to my Australian, mate. I'll stick to my mookaite. 0800 644 655, and on the web at JewelleryMaker. Well, if it's only in South Africa, it's probably because I'm married a South African. So yeah, very well done indeed on those. South African. 0800 644. He's like that. Don't speak like that. He doesn't actually. Very well done on that. JewelleryMaker.com. Congratulations. Wonderful gemstones. They are absolutely beautiful. They are. I didn't hear a word of that. Sorry, darling. Good job. Okay. I won't ask for a repeat of that one. But they are beautiful. Let me just split those up. I probably need to remove my necklace, don't I, really, now? But if I just hold that up to my neckline, just so you can see the tones against my skin. Oh, that actually would make a really nice choker. I love those. Love them. I'm sure you'll do everything. Well, I'm sure you do a lot more sort of inspirational designs, but look at the difference in every single one of those. You've got some really big nuggets. You've got some smaller nuggets in there, some little sort of slices, some larger pieces, some flatter ones, some more square ones, some more ovally ones. The word's your lobster in terms of what that's delivering to you. But every one, I mean, look at the difference, the variety of colours. Wow, for that red. See, I'd want to, some of those pieces will naturally choose you. You will naturally want to get hold of some of those gemstones and pick them out and make amulets, make pendants or wire wrappers, rings. They are, I mean, you've got sort of cranberries, you've got merlots and Shiraz tones in there. They are so lovely. Gorgeous. Very best of luck on those. I tell you what, whilst we're there with our naughty nuggetness, should we have a quick recap of our bundle, of our strands, because they would work very nicely with that nugget. I like saying that, nuggety naughtiness. I like it. Right, nuggety naughtiness. Bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Nuggety naughtiness. Right. Have a little look at this. Makes you want to eat a pretzel. We have to bear with him, don't we, Katie? We love him. We love it. I have bought him cakes again today. I've bought us all a little cake. Bought us a cake on Monday as well. Mike keeps promising us three times now he's promised us donuts. Just saying. Is this my last late show? I can't remember for a while. I've got a few mids coming up. Oh, I forgot to look. Oh, I do have one. When is it? Is it July the 6th? I think I'm doing the late instead of the mid. Are you on holiday, Mike? Do anything to dodge bringing donuts, won't he? Leave it to Amelia, sure. I don't actually want a donut because I'm trying to be good, but it's the principle. Right, £9.95 for your 5 strands of... It'll be very weird, it'll be very strange doing the mids. I haven't done a mid for ages. 0800 644 655. We'll keep recapping those as we go because we had quite a good collection of those, but they are lovely, all of those wonderful, wonderful colours. But quarter to the hour already. Golden obsidian. Really lush. Really. These are glorious. Oh, I'm now on episode 5. No, series 5. And the is it the last? Yes, this Game of Thrones, because we're all trying to watch Game of Thrones at the moment. I couldn't do it. Tried. So I've just done a real sort of binge, started again with my husband, and I'm on series 5 and episode 9, because there's 10, isn't there, in each one?
Yeah,
we've just done
now.
They've just all got back onto the boat after they've gone to the... I won't ruin it for everybody, but it's all happening now. She's going to get a comeuppance, isn't she, as well, you know what I mean? Oh, it's so exciting. I love Jonathan Pryce. He's just such a good actor. He's so good. So good. So I'm nearly there. So I've just got one more season really to watch. So I should be all right, shouldn't I?
Yeah. You should
July,
just,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of other seasons available. Different episodes of things. 60 carats of golden obsidian. The reason I went off on that massive tangent is because this reminded us of something you would probably expect to see, something really ornate and fabulous. We were, if you're thinking back to times gone by, to amulets, to goblets, to really empowering sort of pendants. Golden obsidian it almost looks like it has magic within the gemstone, doesn't it? I mean, obsidian is fabulous anyway, but you've got literally what looks like this glorious kind of chatoyant glow again. They are totally natural, but it's like a jet black shade, but it glistens almost gold when you see that in the sunlight. You're getting a little flicker of it now actually in the studio when you get it at the right angle, but you've got to see it outside. Have a little look. Have a peek inside the gemstones and you'll see them kind of, look at that. See, that's just catching the light. Oh, and then I've moved it. But it's fine because that's what happens. When you get those outside, the different sort of flickers that are coming out from within the gemstone, they are really, really, really beautiful. Obsidian, of course, has been known to us since the dawn of time, since sort of thousands of years BC. So a very, very wonderful gemstone. They are lovely though. High lustre, very, very high lustre on those gemstones. You can see it there actually as it's been recording. £3. We can't say that on snowflake obsidian, surely, can we? There are some strands and you just think it feels totally, can I say it feels totally wrong?
It does a bit, doesn't it?
It's a little bit of a naughty little prize, isn't it? Golden obsidian. Considering how much the gemstone gives you, I think, in this instance, I think that's my problem. Considering what it does, they are glorious. Again, total unisex gemstone. But my husband would like that, actually. Really, really lovely. Yeah, absolutely. £3.95. Could wrap it around a couple of times, actually. But it's the gold flashes, which are really lovely. And they do, all gemstones, they need light, don't they? They need the sunlight. They need to be seen to really get that full sort of force of what they do. But well done. Lots of you taking twos of those. Why not? £3.95. Definitely. And of course, a couple of gold jump rings, a couple of gold spaces in there as well. Looking fab. Gold wire. I would go gold on this, would you?
Yeah, definitely. You could even just space it out with a few of the seed beads, just a seed bead in between each.
Or we've got these amazing spaces coming up. Imagine a couple of those. Actually, they'd probably be a bit big for the gemstone.
That might be quite nice because they kind of
fall inside.
Around.
They'd kind of float, wouldn't they? Oh, we like the sound. That actually would be really nice. Da, 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 da. Watch out for those, because we haven't done those yet, but they could work very, very nice. Do you know what? I wonder if, let's just check that, because if that's the case, it'll go.
Oh, listen to that as well. Cool sound.
That's really nice, isn't it? I like that. That could be very, sorry Amelia, that could be very, very funky. Oh yes. But even as a gents piece, that really does work still. I mean, you might be able to sort of have that so it fixes in place, but I think it's a shame. I like that little tinkle.
Yeah.
I like that little sound. 60 carats, wonderful. Well done on that one. Look out for those, we will bring those to you, not a problem. And we need to do star buy, it's 10 to the hour already. And it is, well, quite frankly, for your star buy right now, the ultimate summer trio. These are so nice. These are so, so nice. Right, okay. Ah, la, la. Summer, summer, summertime. Absolutely. They're so pretty. Wow. Clear quartz, lavender, adventurine. Oh, and peridot. That is, gosh, that's beautiful. What lovely colour tones. The peridot and that lavender is so delicious. Oh my gorgeous. Wonderfully feminine. Very, very, very nice indeed. Well, we've had some naughty nuggetness. We've got some glorious chips and beautiful pieces. These are they are the ultimate summer trio, 190 carats, and they are all natural. All natural. See, I'm looking at that bracelet in there. See, look at the bracelet if you've got that with the peridot. The gold and peridot looks fantastic together, doesn't it? It's probably easier if I do that, actually, and change paws, just so you can see that. So if you did get the kit, yeah, really nice, really, really nice. Get in there, get involved. So our wonderful trilogy, our fantastic trio. And don't forget, these are all double strands as well. All double. Peridot, £6.95. On its own, that is just delicious. The white quartz. Now, you get white quartz and you get white quartz. White quartz is a little bit lower grade, that's a little bit murky, a bit dull, a bit, you know, not so good, a bit dark. That is really pretty. That is very, very bright and white, almost sort of glassy in its luster, because it is so, so good. And that wonderful, feminine, beautiful, beautiful lavender of the adventurine, I'm just in love with. And they're all natural. All natural. I have to say, even with the peridot, I'm looking at the strand of peridot, very little have tiny little black spots within them, very few, which is obviously is carbon that would be, which is unformed diamond, basically. Again, that purity of green going right the way through the gemstone. And they are, again, you've got double strands, check this out. Yeah. A little bit popular, you can see why, can't you? Because what you're getting, of course, is 115 carats of peridot. That's an 86 centimetre strand. You've got 190 carats of clear quartz. That's an 85 centimetre strand, just literally going down a centimetre each one. And then 84 centimetres of lavender adventurine, which is actually a whopping great 270 carats. And you can see it's nice to have the different sizes in there. But what a lovely array of colours. And I'll be honest with you, I think if I was picking up strands, I wouldn't naturally have gone for those sort of colours together.
No, but they work together. I'd love to see a Kumahimo bracelet done with all of those.
Oh my gosh.
Just really mix them up, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they just, that green kind of pops through, doesn't it? It just gives it a bit of, look at those together. Make an amazing necklace like that as well.
Yeah.
In fact, if you think about kind of spiralling that you were doing, obviously it's a bit different because you were doing that with the seed beads, but you can just see just that really is quite fabulous. Wonderful colours. Sort of, I'm thinking, well, obviously it's tea party, isn't it? But I'm thinking sort of your country garden. Yeah. You're going for a cup of tea, just going around to see your friends, having a bit of a barbecue, or so gorgeous. Holiday jewellery as well, big time. And it's £6.95. The amount that you're getting here as well, we just can't really get over. Not only your carat weight, which is the ultimate, but also the sheer volume in terms of the length of the strands together. Massive, massive, massive amount there, from your peridot to the clear quartz to that lavender adventuring. They are absolutely superb. Big sort of cuff bracelet as well would look fantastic with all of those together. By all means, split them up if you want to, but I'd have to do something with all of those together. I personally, I would have silver through there because I like the silver. I like the silver with the lavender.
Go with silver. Yeah.
I personally wouldn't go gold. Not to say that you couldn't, because peridot
Maybe
gold.
rose gold. Maybe
Nice.
rose gold, but yeah.
Do you love rose gold?
I love rose gold.
We're all a bit obsessed with rose gold, aren't we? Can't help it. Shall we squeeze a quick one in, shall we? Just before the break. Come on, let's do a last chance on 13. I have this pendant. This is mine. In fact, I don't have this pendant. I have two of these pendants because I bought one for me and one for my mum. Or if it wore... Oh, was it this one? Might not have been this one, actually. Mine's not got the little flower bit on. I tell a lie. Mine's very similar. Lowest price ever. That's what you need to know straight away. Baltic Amber. Kaboom! £8.95. Love that organicness. Organicness? That was great English, Ruth. Organic nature to the gemstone that you're seeing with that lovely sort of almost little leaf design at the top of the baler and the bottom as well. Again, very, very simple to set that. If you want to just pop a jump ring through and then to thread that onto a chain, or you could use one of our really fabulous ornate bails to attach. You can do whatever you wish, and of course a lovely ring if you want to just sort of wire wrap that. I'm sure you would do something fabulous with that.
You could wire wrap it really simply because you don't want to cover up the beautiful detail on it.
No.
But yeah, just take that loop off the top and just simply wire wrap it onto a ring.
And I mean, straight away, pair of earrings.
Yeah.
You'd have to, wouldn't you? Have to, because obviously as they're sort of dropping down in the ear, you're going to get the light's going to just love all the little flashes, all the little flecks of colours, the little golden hues within that gem. So nice little droplet, lovely little shape on that one. It's a little bit slightly asymmetric, which is gorgeous. Almost like the drop of the resin as you imagine that sort of coming out from the tree when it was the sap millions and millions and millions of years ago. Add that to your order. That's £8.95. But just to let you know, 5 kits. That's it. That would look so nice with the kit as well. I'm just looking really good. 5 of the kits remaining if you want to get your summer kit. Summer daisy. Imagine that with the amber if you're using, look at that with the seed beads. Scrumptious. Apart from got my big hands in the way. Lovely. Well, don't hang around on that because they are not going to wait for us, unfortunately. But stay with us because, excuse me, we've got plenty more to come tonight.
When you place your first order with Jewellery Maker, we'll send you a free DVD and booklet to help you get started. The booklet is jam-packed full of information on gemstones, tools, threading, materials and findings. There are step-by-step instructions on how to make bracelets, earrings and necklaces, and the DVD includes easy-to-follow video tutorials. So what are you waiting for? Start your jewellery making journey today.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Look at that colour. That's pure textbook malachite. It is stunning, stunning, stunning. If I could pick any picture, that would be the one. If I was trying to explain to somebody, welcome back by the way, sorry being very rude, my name's Ruth, going to take you through for the next couple of hours. If I could pick any example, if I was trying to describe to somebody what is malachite, what does malachite look like, I would just want that strand. I would just want this example to explain just how rich, how gorgeous, how glorious this tone of green is from malachite. And I say tone, I shouldn't really say tone. This is so good. This is so, so good. There are different shades, there are different tonal sort of qualities within this strand, but my word, that is just amazing. I couldn't hope for better on that, if I'm honest with you. Genuinely couldn't hope for better. Malachite, from the word mallow, the herb, if you're thinking about that gorgeous golden green tone, that kind of, the link is within there, but it's that detail in there as well. It's like counting the rings of life when you were at school and you used to sort of maybe go out on a field trip and you would find that the tree stump and you'd count the rings or do the tree rubbings and you sort of see how old the tree was. Malachite might have banding, as in the rings might sort of run one way, they might go around sort of cyclical, but what you can see in that, I mean, that's some lovely examples. Really pretty, look at all of those. Aren't they gorgeous? Every single one of those malachite gems. I mean, look, if I look at that one, if I just bring that down, have a little look at that one. In fact, I'll take it off so you can see. All of them are different, but look at those. That is, oh my goodness me, this is too exciting. And it's like, you've got that wonderful green tone, but then it's almost like it's almost like a jet black that's kind of running through within, or maybe a deep forest floor green perhaps.
Really deep forest green, yeah.
They're so sublime. 130 carats of this very, very rare, beautiful opportunity. It's a nice size for malachite, I have to say. We have brought to you the malachite cabochons as well, haven't we? Sorry, my arm's popping out. We have brought to you the malachite, naughty. We have brought to you the malachite sort of bigger cabochons. But this, it's all right. I was just a bit aware. I had a panic then that Amelia had hit the floor, hadn't you? I just heard a big crash. I thought, she's gone. She's gone. She's all right. It was a cup. But these lovely colour tones that you've got in here are so exciting. This has got to be probably, I think, one of the most exciting strands actually for colour tone. I can't think of another gemstone that has this shade of green.
No, there's only that malachite green, isn't it?
Yeah. It's different to your emerald green, different to your peridot. You think about perhaps venturing out a little, even the turquoise, the aquapraise, that are, there's nothing quite like this. It's such a bold colour. I'll hold it up actually so you can see. But again, totally gorgeous for unisex. Really, really nice unisex gemstone. 130 carats, look at that. It's really beautiful. And you really do see the detail in it, don't you, surprisingly?
Yeah, you do.
Sits prettily, very nicely. Now, of course, you've got 38 centimetre strand on that one as well. Evelyn, Sheila, well done. Straight in checking out. Sharon, nice to see you. Julie, congratulations. Getting that price in for a high-end strand like this for your malachite. It feels amazing. The polish is it's got to be good when you've got rounds like that, but they are pretty fabulous. Those wonderful lighter tones, they are pretty and fabulous. Absolutely, they are. You might want to have a little bit of sparkle in there. I don't know as I would personally. I think I like them because it's not, you've got this lovely polish, but I want to say there's a matte feel going on here, but it's just that Is the density of the gemstone the right word? There's a real solidity, isn't there, to the colour, I think. It's a real block colour. They are glorious. Well done on those. $24.95, and for something perhaps you might not have had the chance to grab before. You might have had the bigger pieces of the malachites. You might want to mix them. I don't know whether it'll work or not, but I'm just going to chuck in a bit of jasper. Oh, hello. A little bit of the jasper alongside that. You might want to mix and match those. We had that jasper set, the juicy jaspers, for you a little bit earlier on. You might want to put some of the black spinels alongside there, but whatever you choose to do, that is one magnificent strand to get hold of and to have in your collection. I know you're going to love that. I'm sure there'll be a lot of different gemstones you want to marry that up against.
I think I'd like to put it with some jadeite. I think it'd look lovely with the jade, because they're 6 mils. I was just thinking that'd look lovely just sat next to it. Just plain, simple, stretchy.
I noticed your bracelet earlier on. I've just made a jadeite bracelet as well. I think everyone's going a bit jadeite crazy at the moment. But I think it's because it's the colour. The greens are really popular. Obviously, summertime gemstones with your golden
soft
gems.
green, but it would just set off beautifully next to it.
Yeah. I'm just going to take one of the gold spaces that we had. I don't know whether they... Yeah, they will. Golden green. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That could look... Yeah, you've got to put some gold against that. Yeah. Definitely, definitely, definitely. That's really lovely. It's like when you can make a really lovely necklace. You know, very often you see people, if people can't wear their wedding rings, or they've got a special ring that maybe just isn't their size, a lot of people tend to put it on a chain, don't they, like that, and wear it around the neckline. Or it might just be that you can't sort of, maybe you're sort of working with your hands, maybe you're sort of having to wear gloves or something, but you can wear a little necklace. That's so lovely. Should we do these rings? Because we have bought them a couple of times. Well, I have. I had to pick them up. They were there. Let's bring these to you now. See, look at that. That actually looks really expensive.
It does. It does. Just looks straight out of a boutique window, doesn't it?
If you're in London, walking down New Bond Street, looking at one of the boutiques, maybe you're in Milan or Paris, or you're in sort of the fashion streets of New York or Italy, seeing some amazing jewellery. You saw that on the neckline of a fabulous, I don't know, a supermodel maybe, or a fabulous sort of Parisian lady, or an Italian gorgeous goddess. You would literally think that was hundreds and hundreds. Great if you've got a bit of a sort of a suntan as well. I had a bit of a spray tan the day before yesterday, so my skin's not so much like Casper the Ghost at the moment, which is good. And I mean, as a holiday gemstone, really quite nice. Now those spacers, you get 3 of these. Let me just pop that off for a second and have a little look at these. These are. I haven't seen these before. I really like them, and they are super, super huge in terms of the depth of the rings that you've got here. So you've got 3 gold rings, not quite 5. So gold plated over the 95 sterling silver. They are approximately 10 millimetres, but look at those. They are so, so lovely. Oh, hello. Hello, look at the lustre. You can actually look at the back one there. You can actually see there's 2 more. That is the reflection of the other 2 rings. You can see that they almost got little eyes, little smiley faces. This would be nice with the jadeite as well. No, they're not indents, it's just the reflection, I know. The polish is so strong on those. They're actually reflecting off each other. They look, I've got a little eyes and a little mouth. But that's when you know you've got quality, because you see all of that going on there. Imagine those with black spinel. Oh, delicious. I always go to my black spinel gemstones, but anything that we've had, we've not done this strand yet, but I may just be needing one of those, because they're such big nuggets. Now, if you were to place or space out the spaces between your gemstones, let me just do that like so. You can use your imaginations a little bit. They just, I mean, they perfect, absolutely perfectly. I need this strand. Do you need one of those as well, Katie? Yeah, we see. And of course your gold place. I don't know how many we've got of these. You do get 3 of them, of course. You might be able to put them together as well if you wanted to, or that just might be a finishing touch to a bracelet. It might be a finishing touch to a necklace. You might have sort of 2 of those, either side of a clasp at a necklace, and one maybe on your bracelet. But £12.95 for all of that sumptuousness, I think, is utterly amazing. And look how deep they are. That's not your normal sort of skinny spacer, is it? And think about what you pay for one single spacer. Just going to charms. Think about your big charm boutiques. What do you pay for a spacer on a charm? Sorry, I for some reason I sat with my little finger in my just thinking yesterday, and I've totally put my my teeth marks into my nail varnish. It's not a good look. It's not big or clever. But imagine what one of those would actually cost you if that was on a charm bracelet. £20 maybe? Could it be? Could it be 10? Could it be 20? Could it be 30? What do you pay for a spacer? You've got 3 here. I'm just going to scoop all of those up. Can't compare like for like because I haven't got anything like that, obviously, but £12.95. That is going to really add opulence to your designs. And for anybody that is selling their designs, are you going again? Well, Sheila's going to be very happy because she's just picked up 2 sets of these. I was just about to say to Katie, why add these to your order? Why add these into your designs if you're selling your jewellery? £7.95.
Do you know what I'd be tempted to do with them? I wouldn't use, well, I'd have a go at not using them as a spacer. I'd turn it the other way around, fill it with cerulean, Swarovski, and then set it into a chivalry bracelet. So it's got a like a bezel set.
Oh, nice
cerulean,
idea.
Yeah.
There you go, that's why Katie's here. Very, very nice idea. So that's the lowest that's ever been. So there's, again, it's about thinking outside of the box, isn't it? It's about sort of thinking about the different mediums that you work with. That's incredible. I'm just looking at those together. Imagine just those 3 on a gold necklace.
Yeah.
There's a big company out there, I can't say their name, that are infamous for sort of those hoop type design thing, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know the difference between infamous and famous. Oh, so infamous is bad. Oh, okay. So I don't mean infamous then, do I? I mean famous. I don't think I'm not doing very well tonight, am I? Counting and words. It's a bit of a problem when you're presenting, but counting and words on. Now, I was just saying, imagine that on a necklace as well, on a lariat sort of drop. Yeah. You could have that all coming down together at the centre. Beautiful. Famous. Right, shall we do the peridot? These are cute. These are lovely. Oh, only 20 of these. Right, brand new. Brand new. These are cute. These are a lovely, lovely shape. Yeah, 35 carats of peridot on 31 centimetre strands. So all of you August babies out there, like my sister, this is the gemstone strand for you. Obviously, we've got spinel in there as well now for August. But peridot is the first famous August birthstone. Not infamous, famous. But it is a very bright purity to those. This is Chinese peridot. It's absolutely beautiful. There's a couple of locations in China where we get our peridot from. But the one thing we never ever can forget, of course, is with peridot, it's one of the only gemstones to grow up like a diamond, to be brought to us just like a diamond, racing up, surging up through the kimberlite pipes. If you're thinking about the volcanoes, rising up from the earth, about 100 miles deep down, which is why very often in a diamond you might see a little bit of, you may get sort of, depending on the clarity of diamond, you might get little black spots in there because a diamond is pure carbon, and sometimes if it's not quite formed a diamond, it's just tiny little dots of black. You might find tiny little black dots in peridot sometimes. It's the same thing, it's unformed diamond basically that's still there in your peridot. So diamonds and peridot hold hands, and that's how they're sort of brought to the surface. They're both brought up in a very similar way, in a very similar premise. These are really clean. These are really pure. Again, I always look, there must be 1 or 2 little black spots within. I actually can't find any. There must be. But they're a cute little shape and a size. I haven't seen that sort of shape before. The little plain buttons on that size is sort of 3 by 5. They're going to be really handy to work with, aren't they?
Yeah, they're great for adding accents into things, onto the bales of your wire work. And into your seed bead work as well. They look great with the gold.
Could you add them into macrame as well?
Yeah, I'm not a big macrame.
There's lots of things you could do, really, isn't there?
But yeah, you could definitely work them into macrame.
They're so cute. They're £7.95. They're very, very gorgeous. And what a happy colour tone. That's a really spearminty green. It's an apple fresh green. There's a delicacy, yet there's a vibrancy at the same stage. 10 left. Gertrude's had a couple. Caroline's had a couple as well now. Rosalind makes you check out on yours. But so lovely. And of course, with the citrine gem, the green and the yellow works fabulously well together. You might put a little bit of purple in there, which can look really quite nice as well. But I would want to wrap that up in gold. I would. It's gorgeous. Can we do these? Right, don't tell me we've got a tiny amount of these though, Phil. Okay, could be worse. Could be worse. I need to make... That's just going to make a fabulous bracelet, isn't it? These are wonderful. These are like sweets. They look glorious. or dinosaur eggs in terms of, well, they'd be a bit bigger, I think, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Slightly. But little egg shapes almost on those. They're really cute. Like little robin's eggs. Gorgeous. Brand new strand. Yay! 350 carats of Amazonite. Medium nuggets. These are delicious. 12 by 10, 15 by 10 on a 39 centimetre strand. So you get even more. Now they're natural as well. So you've got this natural colour. I love them. In the past, this gemstone has actually been mistaken for jade because sometimes you get more of the greeny, the bluey green shades of the gemstone, and that would account for that. Obviously, this clearly to me is Amazonite all over. It's got that wonderful, beautiful colour. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so lovely. And it's not found in the Amazon, so you know. I thought you said $44.95. Honestly, I did. I'm like that. Yeah, I'm going to need one of those. Right, there should be enough. There should be enough for one for me and one for Katie. Fingers crossed. They are so. I've got some pink opal. I bought a strand of round pink opals when I bought my strand of jadeite a good month or two ago now, and I've not used it. I bought it because I loved it and went, there'll be a time, there'll be a place. I'm just thinking a little bit of the pink opal with the Amazonite might look really, or just snap them together actually.
Yeah, either one of each bracelet or together, but they're beautiful.
They're so nice. They're
individual rings as well. Absolutely beautiful.
You could wire wrap one of those. Yes, if I just take one of those, one of the larger ones obviously, and you imagine sort of that one there, imagine that one on as a ring being wire wrapped. Really bold set, but great colour. Obviously, it was if you think about the colours, the Pantone colours last year, obviously we've got green this year, it was the kind of serenity blues and the pinks. This is never going to date. That's, again, pure holiday jewellery, whether it's your earrings, your bracelet, these are flying out. People are buying 2s and 3s of these. See, that's that again, straight away. I'm on a balcony, I'm having a gin and tonic, I'm on holiday, wearing my linen trousers, my little vest top, and I'm loving life. Where I'm on holiday. Oh, well, I was actually just going to say somewhere in the Canaries would do, but the Mauritius I'll take if you're taking me there. Said Mike, Mauritius I can go with. See what you can do, lovely. See what you can do. Fiji, that would be quite. Richard wouldn't mind. I'd just tell him I'm just going for a quick adventure, quick holiday. $4.95. As long as you're paying, Mike, that's all good, my lovely. I'll fit you in my diary. Well done, Angela, Christine. They are holiday gemstones, aren't they?
They are.
I love these. I love these. Oh, hello, Zoe. Zoe's in for these. Hello, my lovely. They're so fabulous. Angela, William, congratulations. Karen, Becky, Susan, Sonia, needed to check out on those as well. I would go for a stretchy because I love a stretchy. Love my stretchy braces, so I put some silver spaces in between there. I would want another one with gold as well because I'm greedy, but when you've got an opportunity like that, $4.95. Without me getting mine. Oh, Philippe. Should we do the tiger's eye game? Let's have a little look at our tiger's eye. I haven't got time to be stopping on these today because these again are really popular. Well done on those. Keep going. Definitely keep going because they are fantastic. Be nice with pearls, the Amazonite as well.
Yeah.
Quite nice big pearls, big white. Ooh, lovely. Got my new earrings in as well, ready for the next kit. Loving these. I might grab a necklace in a moment as well. These are so pretty. These from our Cinderella kit. They are gorgeous. Little butterflies. They're so cute. They're so cute. 780, 58, I can't count, 758 carats of tiger's eye. So get your paws onto. Wow. And you can see that lovely chatoyancy straight away on these tiger's eye gemstones. These remind me of my little cat, of Mr. Binks, with all his little rosette, all little spots on his back. Beautiful colours, and his lovely little eyes as well. Now the chatoyancy you can see running straight the way through the gemstones. You've got large ovals in there. You've got some wonderful rounds. You've got some nice big sort of pear drops. We can't guarantee you these in this sort of specific amount or size. We're just saying 758 carats. You may get 20 that look just like this. You may get 19 that are very similar to this, but there might be one that's slightly bigger. You might get 18, and you may even get a rectangle in that. I genuinely don't know. It might be that you get one more and they're slightly smaller. So grab two. They are lovely. If I move those around, you can see the chatoyancy follows the gem. It doesn't stay where it is. It moves around with the gemstone. And of course, you can look at the gemstones as they're meant to, like that, or you can turn them upside down. I mean, that looks like really, when you see very expensive pianos. If you've ever sort of been to, sometimes they're in sort of cafes and restaurants, aren't they? Or you see them on the television programmes, and you see that incredible high polish on the piano. I don't just mean obviously like you nip down to your local cafe. You go down to Sunday morning. My local cafe has a piano. on a Sunday morning for a dirty fry up, just nip down a big mug of Builder's tea, and there's a piano playing in the corner. La, 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 la. Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, darling. I've come for a bacon sarnie. I don't mean that. You know when you see the French, like the Parisian cafes. You're with me on this, aren't you? Someone? Anyone? The posh cafes, the posh restaurants. There's a piano in the corner. You must have been to a posh restaurant like that, Leah. You've been to many a posh restaurant. Da, 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 da. Anyway, I'm on about the wood. I'm on about that polish. I'm on about that sheen in there. £14.95. Let's leave those. Very, very well done indeed on those. Wonderful. Oh, my dear me. Right, let's have a dive in to... I think with those... Yeah, let's do the... This is lovely. I haven't seen these for a long while. Now, I'm just going to get that large strand back again because might be you want to mix and match your textures. Look at those colours together. Definitely out of the same sort of box, aren't they, really? Those bluey green colours. Haven't seen chrysoprase for a long time. But they look, again, those wonderful sort of oceanic hues. If you think about when you see photographs of the ocean, you do see those different colours. You see the lighter greens, the blues, the sort of emerald greens within there, depending on the depth of the ocean, depending on sort of how clear and clean it is. Wonderful. I mean, they look fabulous together. I definitely want to be working with those. I'm just wondering if this would go with the malachite. Oh, yeah. That's a nice combination, isn't it? Oh my gosh, they look amazing. That's really nice.
That's really nice. I love that.
Great combination. And it's different actually to the previous strand, isn't it?
Yeah, it totally takes it in a different direction, doesn't it?
Yeah, very different. It kind of intensifies it with the malachite. Yes, it was a little bit more subtle with the achroprase. This is great going. This is great going tonight. I don't know what Phil's on today. Phenomenal deal after phenomenal deal. At £3.95, they are wonderful. 84 centimetre strand. So you could quite simply re-strand that, pop it around your neck, and you'd have a really lovely long necklace if you wanted to do that. But I know you'd be a lot more creative, I'm sure. But they are these. I mean, you can have a lot of staple sort of necklaces like this, can't you?
Yeah,
definitely. They're gorgeous colours.
That would make a great spectacle chain.
Oh, it would actually.
Yeah, I like that.
I definitely want to mix some of the malachite in there, though.
Yeah.
Now we've sort of seen those together. It'd be kind of a shame not to, but that's what I should do actually. I should make myself a bit of a fabulous spectacle chain with all my gemstone nuggets. I should do that. Because when you take them off, always get dirty fingerprints.
I've got 2 pairs and I can never find either.
I know. I should get some for my other half as well. He's always the amount of times I've gone to sit down on the bed and gone, your glasses are on the bed. I'm like, I don't know. £3.95. I don't think he'd look right in a glasses chain though with gemstones.
No.
£3.95. 245 carats of your chrysoprase gemstone. Really lovely to see those colours. Very warm still, I think, actually, but you can see all the way around you've got the different shapes, the different edges, the different dynamics, but we can't get enough of those nuggets. They're lovely, particularly if you've got the nuggety goodness from earlier on, if you've got the clear quartz. Maybe you've got the lavender might. I wonder if I bet that'll work quite nice. Oh, it does actually. The lavender aventurine. I'd want to layer those up actually. And it's all about layering, isn't it? Gorgeous. Maybe the colour's a bit more consistent than some of the amethysts we get. Again, let's get twisting. Yeah, they look lovely. So many different vibes, different feels that you get from mixing those with different gemstones actually. Oh, actually, before I put those, what about the amethyst squares? Now, myself and Phil, these are is this your favourite of the showcase? One of them. Yeah, one of Phil's favourites. They are cute, actually. Always got a top 10 tonight, is Phil. So many pieces. Bring those lavender nuggets back in as well. They're lovely. They're really nice.
Oh, they're so cute, aren't they?
Aren't they pretty? Wonderful polish on those. You've got that gorgeous sort of cushion shape, puffy, beautiful, beautiful sort of cushions that you're seeing on those gemstones. Little squares. Looks like candy floss a little bit. Looks like they've kind of been whipped up from the inside. They're so divine, aren't they? They are, oh, what? Oh, when you go to, yes, when you're at the cinema and you get one of those funky drinks with all the ice in.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. They are nice though. They often turn your mouth a weird colour though, don't they? Must be full of E numbers, I'm sure, as well. Not good when you go into the cinema. Sit still. Is that why you leap around in your chair when you're at the cinema, Mike? Sit still, Michael. They are beautiful. 120 carats here. And I mean, you've got that lovely, lovely consistency in here. You've got, put those with pink gemstones as well. You got the pink opal earlier on with the mookite. Mamma mia, I love those. Very, very nice colour hues. They are gorgeous. I mean, £8.95. You could put peridot alongside there. So I'm just literally working my way back through the T-bar. They're lovely, actually. They'd be a nice combination because they're really different sort of shapes. You've got the cushion shape and you've got the little buttons. That's cute. Very, very nice colourways on those.
The amethyst would look lovely channel set in a bracelet, wire work bracelet, just so that you get that beautiful consistency all the way through.
This would be nicely framed with the wire either side of the gemstones. Nice idea, actually. And obviously, simple drop earrings.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Really, really, just little spacer in between there as well. They are gorgeous. 0800 644 655. And of course, totally natural as well, by the way, your lavender amethyst. It is a softer, more feminine, sort of slightly more tranquil colour than perhaps your deep sort of Zambian amethyst. I love it. I love these shades, the lavender amethyst, when you see sort of the rose de France amethyst as well. They're just so, so pretty. So beautiful. So very, very best of luck indeed on those. Loving those. I tell you what, because we've just seen the pink opal, let's recap on those because they are lovely. Let's do a naughty recap on our naughty nuggets. Why not? We'll bring these back for you so you can have a little look at these. They're glorious, glorious. These are. I still can't believe you get all of those gemstones for that price tag. It's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot. I'd like to see the pink opal with the chrysoprase. Where's it gone?
In 10.
Yeah, I like that together.
Oh, that does work.
Yeah, that would look great kumihimoed with just the shards of pink opal and them sitting longer and really organic and a lot of texture to it.
Yeah, they would look lovely together. All of those gemstones, really, really fab. You can mix them, Thing is, once you've got them, you've got the chance at home then to play, haven't you? Once you've got once you've got the window of choice, the more choice you have, I think the more exciting creations you can make. When you're limited to just a couple of strands or a couple of different colourways, because we do tend to, I think personally, we do tend to stick with what we know initially. You've got to start somewhere, and you will probably buy the colours that you kind of like in your life, the colours that you wear, that you perhaps have got in your bedroom, colours that you really feel kind of an association with. But think out of the box every now and then. Take a little bit of an adventure. Grab a strand of gemstones that maybe you wouldn't normally go to. Maybe mookite's really different for you. Maybe that's a very, very different strand, but you're looking at it tonight going, well, okay, maybe have a look at it at home. Put it alongside other strands that you have, and that's, I think, how you sometimes get very, very happy accidents, because you suddenly put two different tones together and go, oh, that looks like, oh, I like, and ordinarily, perhaps you would just not have come up with that combination. It's the same with precious metals as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You know, have a mix up, see what it's like. Sometimes I just spend a day just think, oh, I'll have a look at that, have a look at that together. And I put them together on little pieces of beading thread and think, oh, that combination works. I'm not using it right now, but I'll put a crimp on each end and you know, keep that as a, I'll remember that.
That's actually a nice thing to do as well if you have a stall, if you're selling your jewellery.
Yeah.
Because in the nicest possible way, you and I, everybody's sort of involved in Jewellery Maker. You're very creative. Your brain naturally works that way. It's actually, we forget, a lot of people don't have that kind of creativity. You and I, we're kind of lucky that we do. So if you are going to your trade fairs, or you're going to your you're exhibiting your jewellery, it's actually quite nice to have on a board sometimes.
Yeah, just other combinations.
Little combinations, little demo pieces like that, so that when you're talking about it and you can visualise it and perhaps somebody else can't, you can actually just show that tiny little section. That's a really nice idea, actually. I like that a lot. So lovely. Right, whilst we have those opals, you're going to love these. And I bought my strand of opal pretty recently. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could create a fantastic opal necklace like that and just finish it off?
Wow.
That looks like morganite, actually. It's a really amazing colour. If you could finish that off with the cabochon. Now, they're all different. You wait until you see what else I've got in here. We just want to show you the different varieties. What we've done on that recording, we've gone for one of the lightest that we could find. And then what I've got here in the studio comprises some of the most intense of colour in there as well. So that was a bit of a loud whoops, wasn't it? So you've got 2 ovals that I've put into the centre. And that's a pear shape as well. Imagine that dropping down from the necklace.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. And I mean, that would finish it off as a ring. I do love that stronger colour as well. It's very natural. The skin tone sort of, you've got to get that with the opal, with the nuggets. Imagine any one of those, to be fair, as rings. Wire wrapped. I bet you want those, Katie.
Oh, I do.
Aren't they gorgeous? Some lovely, lovely colours on those. If I turn those around again, you can see. So you are going to get 40 carats of the multi-shapes. You might get a rectangle, an oval. Oh, you are running away tonight. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm just trying to show those two. Have I got slippery hands tonight, or what is the deal? It's like I'm a slippery eel, apparently. Oh, I don't like eels. They're too close to snakes for my liking. I don't do snakes. The end. They're so lovely. An eel or a snake? Oh, I don't know. They both make me shiver. A what? Oh, you can't do that to me. A snake or E.T. I've got a real bad thing with it. Don't do either.
Or sand.
Do I have to? I can't do either. I have to do E.T. That's horrendous. It's not even funny. I don't like worms. Snakes are just, I don't... See, my problem was with snakes, when I went travelling, I knew I'd see, because I was in Cambodia and Vietnam and everywhere, and I did nearly tread on one about 4 a.m. in the morning walking through one of the temples. Like, I always thought it wouldn't matter because I'd be out cold straight away, but it wasn't too bad. And then afterwards, again, I just went into complete meltdown. And then went diving, and the sea snakes, what are they? They're 3D. Not only are they doing that, I can't even do that, they do that. Wrong. No, I didn't see one. If I had done one, I'd have that would have been gone. I'd have melted. They're just, I don't get why I don't get why the man upstairs made them. Don't understand them. Shall we move on? Sorry. Thank you for that lovely conversation. From slippery eels. Oh. Right, let's do... Now, these are really fantastic. Let's go... Shall we find a happy place now? Let's leave those little things. Even in Harry Potter, I can't watch the snake in... Right. Have a little look at these. I missed that, but I think there was a joke there. Right. I didn't hear that. These are glorious. Can I say that? Why is E.T.? What? No. What's E.T.? It helps if you get the joke right. What's E.T. short for? Because he's got little legs. Right, 100 carats. I want to love him. I really want to love him. We did a show once, and one of the games, if you got the question wrong, you had to throw a toy around. What did she produce? An E.T. toy. I can't. Literally can't do that game. You've got to stop. No, all kinds are wrong. No. Anyway, we've got 7 of these left. Gunmetal coloured, coated black spinel. Phil's pulling his hair out with me now. Look at those colours. These are special, I have to say. This is glamour. This is evening glamour. And you definitely need to be phoning us, not home, for these, because they are amazing, shamazing. That is probably going to make one of the most wonderful, sparkling statement necklaces. Even though it's an 18 centimetre strand, I mean, they are faceted with an inch of their life, both sides, and you've got the little sort of beads separating, so you could quite literally, if I hold that up, you could quite easily just restrand that, pop some, I would have, look how fabulous that is. I mean, honestly, put that on a strand of chain link or maybe black spinel, and you walk into a room wearing that, you're set to sparkle. That, do you think you could make maybe some amazing hair pieces or hair combs with that on as well?
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I'll just pop the end two off, make a pair of earrings.
You'd have to.
Yeah, and
absolutely.
just add chain.
They are really special, and that coating is just amazing on those. Oh, hello. They're very, very pretty. Let me move those out of the way. Literally, well done, Buckinghamshire, Middlesex, Washington, Derby, Dorset, flying out. They are such a spectacle. And gunmetal grey, or not grey, gunmetal, but you've got that darker grey over the black, but is it me or is it they're almost a kind of a bluey metallic shimmer?
Yeah, it's got that kind of bluey grey.
Oh, it's a petrol blue.
Yeah. So sparkly from here. I mean, it's so sparkly on the screen as well, but
they're really special, aren't they?
Really special.
Really, really special. They are gorgeous. Shockingly good price at £12.95. I mean, really, really glorious on those. On the web at JewelleryMaker.com. Bracelet time, necklace time, earring time. Wonderful. That is lovely.
Oh, I'd have to buy 2 strands now.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking, my mother-in-law, I made her a really big sort of bracelet similar to this. She'd love that. I have to be adding that to that. Fabulous. Right, star by time, I think. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, I thought you said star by. I was thinking, oh, should we do it? On what, then? OK, let's just add in an extra star by. It's all right, you get a bonus. Stick with me. I'll get you some deals. Let's bring you another star by. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Okay, let's do the red spinel. 125 carats of, I'm glad we're keeping you entertained tonight, Leah. 125 carats of red spinel. This is like ruby red, isn't it? Wonderful, wonderful colour and quality in here. 88 centimetres. This is the second time Leah's been, she's been reduced to tears again tonight, bless her. They are, I'm that funny, I didn't realise. The rough of the red, the problem is I think she's laughing at me rather than with me. 2x1 to 6x1 millimetres and 88 centimetre strand. They look like the most delicious red rubies. And of course, we know the story, we know the history of red spinel. They were massively, massively misidentified for years and years and years as ruby. That's why even in the British state crown, there is that huge central ruby. It's not ruby at all, it's a red spinel. Yip-a-doodle. But you can see in there, I mean, you've got deep tones, you've got clarets, you've got, if I turn that the other way as well, you've got some lighter tones, some little flashes of Merlot or Shiraz that's within there as well. They are the ultimate. They're very, very beautiful. 120, that's a big carat weight of spinel. So I'm just looking at, well, I can't probably say now, but with the kit that's coming up, they could work really nicely with the blues of that kit.
Oh, yeah.
And again, I wouldn't pick those up necessarily.
No,
pick the red and the blue.
Yeah, but looking at here now, yeah.
These are going to be gorgeous. We're not going to have enough of these. It is a high-end strand, this one. It is because of the spinel. And it's this blood red. A lot of people refer to it, if it was ruby, people might refer to it as pigeon blood red when you're looking for those really, really deep hues. But they are, I mean, you've got so many gemstones on there, so many individual sort of nuggets that you've got. They're glorious. They're really, really lovely. 0800 644 655 on the telephone lines and on the web. You're going to be literally tripping over yourselves to get hold of these. You're literally going to be falling over yourselves to grab them. At a price like that, a £17.95. Surely we should be higher for red spinel. Surely. Double strand, remember, 88 centimetres. If I just keep it like that, and hold it up. You know, what you could do actually, just put a little. You could actually just clasp that together at the back, and that's kind of, you know, the
so
like the.
pretty, yeah.
They
So
on.
pretty,
I like the
yeah.
different tones. You know the pearl clasps that you can get, like the little oval pearl clasps. Well, you can make a clasp and put those together, but I do like the fact that it's not one solid colour. Mm-hmm. You've got these little nuances, you've got these little sort of dances of blush reds, the deeper hues in there, the berry tones as well. You could put links, you could actually make sort of larger spaces to hold those together, or maybe you've got some of your silver spaces with the double sort of the two holes in, so that would kind of space it around on the neckline. You could have one sort of slightly longer than the other. You can sort that out at home. You can decide on that one. Bracelets, of course, but a couple of those dropping down on the ears as well. The colours are amazing. That is so nice, actually. Very rich. Look at the pinks in there as well. Almost those tourmaline pinks. Very special. Rubina, thank you very much. Oh, Rubina, if you see anybody that looks quite like me on the Isle of Wight, it might be my sister, because she's on holiday there at the moment. She's had a lovely day on the beach today. Oh, Tracy from the Isle of Wight as well. You've had a nice day today. Ruth, you're not alone. My son has always been freaked out by eating. He's almost 23 and still feels the same. Yeah, I'm not quite double that actually, but yeah. I want to love him. I want to love him. Anne in John O'Groat said, hi, I like putting red spinel with aquamarine. Well, that's Anne. Well, that's what I think, because we were both just looking at the blue. Right, I'm gonna do this, because Anne's just kind of said the same thing in terms of aquamarine, in terms of the blue tone. I'm just going to borrow.
Look at that.
That is amazing, Anne. I'm just borrowing 2 of these fabulous blue strands from the next kit coming up in 20 minutes. Wait until you see this. Oh my goodness me. That's absolutely fabulous. That's also in Phil's top 10 strands tonight. Is that the... Oh, right, Phil... Okay, well, that's got the crown for Phil. That Appetite, Phil said that is the best strand that we sell, full stop. That's exactly what Phil believes. Well, I have to say they are pretty amazing. Gosh, I've not seen... They are lovely. They do look amazing together, Anne. They do look fantastic, so very, very best of luck on those. That's going to be a nice kit. And Celeste, hello, lovely. Have you ever seen a lamprey, Ruth? Do I want... Oh, no! It's just getting worse. Eels with teeth. I'm hoping for a good night's sleep tonight. A what? A lamprey. Yeah, you see, when I was diving, sea snakes were a fear. They were a fear. And then eels, it wasn't eel, it was like what are the big eels that hide in the, not like the little slithery ones, you know what I mean, the ones that hide in the, I was going to do an impression of it. Oh my life. Oh no, what is that? That looks like a prehistoric awfulness. Does that actually exist? That looks like something out of Alien, doesn't it? Oh my god, thanks for that. Thanks for that. Oh no, yeah. Oh right, number 11. Sounds like it should be quite cute, doesn't it? Oh, I've just bought a lamprey. No. Okay, right. We've got emeralds. We've got emeralds. Thank you for that message, though. 95 carats. These are the last 7. I've never seen these. I've never, ever seen these. These are big emeralds. Well, I would certainly be using 1 or maybe 2 of those as feature pieces. Well, I say 1 or 2, 1 or 3, because I always go in odd numbers. Pair of earring drops, wrap 1 as a ring. You could go all out and have all of those on a necklace. But these emeralds, these are Brazilian. They look amazing. I love the fact again that these are showing you, they're showing you their naturalness. They're oiled. That's not a problem whatsoever. You will often find that in terms of treatments of emeralds, often the treatment is oiling. That's absolutely fine, because what it does, obviously, as you're seeing there, is it keeps that glow, it keeps that lovely lustre. You are kidding me at £9.95. Have you seen these before?
Not those ones, no. They're beautiful. Colours stunning.
Oh, I think they've been on once before. Emeralds. I don't think we've seen these since October, actually. Look at that. Well, okay. Scrap everything I've just said. Get a couple, although there's only 4 left now, because at £9.95 to wear an emerald bracelet like that, how much would you sell an emerald bracelet for? Yes, you've got that natural kind of nature of the gems. They're not faceted. I think you would lose something on those if they were.
They're perfect just as they are.
How exciting are they? The red spinel might work very nicely with those. Lydia, well done to you. Collecting Northumberland. We've got Sheila, we've got Carol, we've got Lindsay. £9.95 for that strand. So special. One of those emeralds, you pick one of those out, put those onto a necklace. Maybe you're going to put chain link on there. And that necklace, will you see your price tag there? Well, I know what I'd do. I know what I would do if I was selling one of those on a stall of mine. There are 3 last chances. They've only ever been on once. I don't imagine they might be on again at that rate, and certainly not at a price like that. They're really special. That's quite shocking, isn't it? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, we've had a couple of messages in with regards to the next kit. It's called Cinderella's Story. Now, I did give you a little bit of a brief flash of 1 or 2 of the strands because I couldn't help but show you some of the strands. But that apatite bracelet, my goodness me. And what's really special with this, I'm wearing a pair of earrings as well, but what's really special is the silver you see in there. That butterfly is so cute. I've just added a little butterfly charm to my jadeite bracelet I've just made, actually. In fact, I should have brought it in. It's in the dressing room. That's sterling silver. So your Cinderella Story, I need those earrings, please. Silver, they'd work very nicely with my bracelet. Please, look at that necklace. Big, big, big pieces. This is going to be gorgeous. It's coming up for you at 9 o'clock, and there's some, the sort of the waterfall necklace as well, sort of that invisible.
Yeah, it's kind of an illusion, yeah.
They are lovely. They are lovely. So that is a bit of an idea of what is happening with our Cinderella Story kit at 9 o'clock. They are gorgeous. I might have to wear a bit more of that in a moment. Let's do the pyrite. Are we doing number 5 as well? Yeah. Only because I wanted to show them together, so I just thought I'd check. I didn't want to show them and then say, sorry, you can't have those. 190 carats of pyrite. If you love metallic luster, you will love, 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 love this pyrite. These are plain rondelles. You've not got the faceting, but you don't need it when you've got pyrite like that. This is about opulence. This is about grandeur, I think. I think about this and I would think about maybe a sort of an empress, someone with incredible sort of esteem wearing a strand like this. But that is, it's almost, I'd always describe it almost like a greeny gold.
Yeah, it's unusual gold. It's beautiful.
Pyrite's lovely to wear it with as well. It feels so nice. It's very, very cold to the touch, but you know you're getting genuine gemstones when you do touch your gems because they react to temperature change. Synthetics don't. But that that looks absolutely aspirational, and at a price like that, you could definitely add a little bit of sparkle into that. If you're adding in some little black spinel sort of in between, the yellow gold looks amazing alongside that. I don't know if those rings will go through, but let me just try. They so will. See, look at that. See, putting the yellow gold alongside it almost brings out a khaki gold, if there is such a thing, against the pyrite. Doesn't that look amazing?
I've used it a lot in gents jewellery as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great colour to work with. It really is. I do like that. It's very, very complimentary with that yellow gold. Beautifully done. But at £3.95, they are flying. I think pyrite always does, actually. They're always very, very workable, always nice to sort of see. I'm just going to add in, we've got a huge, I'm just going to add this in underneath. Look at those. Now that's a little bit fabulous, isn't it, all of that?
Oh, yeah.
Very rich, very Grecian, very, very Grecian goddess to see all of those together. I just had to do that. Kathy, Jan, Stephen, Margaret, collector in Buckinghamshire has just got 3 strands of the pyrite. I am sure you will want the golden hematite in here as well. 660 carats of hematite. Hematite. I haven't done that for so long. Weeks and weeks I've been waiting to do that. I've missed it. I won't do it again. Golden coloured hematite. Big, 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 big pieces there. And says, on a lighter note, my son is the same as you, Ruth, with bananas. I have to say, Oh, I have to hide them when he stays. He's 35. Bless him. That could be an issue, couldn't it? What does he do when he goes to the supermarket? Does he have to run by the veg aisle, like the fruit and veg? Ah! I don't know. See, I like a banana, but I can't mess with a banana. Banana milkshake, banana like with banoffee pie, anything banana flavoured. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, eat a banana, but I can't cook anything banana flavoured. Oh, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. Pardon? Apart from banana cake. Banana bread, that's okay. But it's like banana yoghurt and banana
I'm
things.
the opposite with tomatoes. I couldn't eat a tomato, but I'll eat anything with tomato in it.
Funny, isn't it?
Yeah, I just don't like the texture.
We're odd creatures, aren't we? Odd creatures. £6.95 for 660 carats of golden coloured hematite, but you can see that they work very, very, very nicely. Indeed, they're fruit phobias. That's a funny one, isn't it, that? Some people I know, I've got a friend that doesn't like strawberries because the seeds freak her out. You know, the little seeds on the strawberries. She kind of wants to, she just kind of just wants to pick them off. It sends her a bit la-la, so she doesn't like strawberries. I love strawberries, especially in gin. They're very nice in gin. Strawberries in gin. It's like a dessert in a goblet before you have your main. Very nice, very nice. I have to have it in a goblet because when I go back to my cafe and I sit in my cafe with my piano, my goblet of gin and strawberries. Welcome to Ruth World. Yeah, see, and I'd be wearing my golden coloured hematite, obviously, to go on for full on luxury. Oh, I like that with my top.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, hello. Hello. £6.95. 660 carats, and you have incredible opulence. They feel amazing. I feel like I should be going to a ball. They are wonderful, and a big chunky bracelets. I think that works very nicely with. I probably want a charm or two on that as well. They're lovely. Very, very well done on those. Congratulations. Keep adding those into your order. They're glorious. Wonderful. Got another message. I'm a caffeine freak but hate coffee. Oh gosh, yes, Hillary. Coffee flavoured. The coffee chocolate. The coffee chocolate's always the one left, isn't it?
Oh, I love the coffee chocolates.
Do you?
Yeah, save them for me.
Oh, see, my nan was the only one in the family. My nana loved coffee, so she always got the little packages of all the coffee things. But yeah, I don't like coffee flavoured anything either. No, but I could do a cup of coffee. It's funny, isn't it? A scent of coffee, the smell of coffee. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, but no, actually, but the smell of coffee, like coffee beans. But if I could smell like a coffee chocolate, it's like no. Weird, really weird, really weird. And the large, yes. Well, I don't really want to recap them, if I'm honest, Phil, no. Because I need to take one for me. 350 carats of Amazonite. There are 9 available. Okay, so there are 10 available, but minus 1 for me at £4.95. The colours are gorgeous. So pretty. These are very, very beautiful. Big, you are getting a lot for your money there. £4.90, what did they say? A lot of bang for your buck is the term. I hadn't heard that until a year or two ago. 350 carats of your Amazonite gemstone. They are glorious, aren't they? So JewelleryMaker.com on your web, add those. So you might want to get a certificate of authenticity, of course. If you do add that to your order, it's only 25 pennies. I would possibly be getting that because actually people might know they might not know what that is, but they are really lovely. So congratulations on those. They've flown out. We did have a nice quantity of those. They've flown. We've got the last sort of single figures of those now. So beautiful. But they just like you think about the purity of perhaps a little bird's egg or a robin's egg. It's that lovely, lovely colour, that sort of blue, that sort of turquoisey colour in there. But £4.95, so glorious. 0800 644 655 and on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. They're glorious. Very, very well done on those. Fabulous, gorgeous. Shall we do? Got to do these again. Got to do these again. They're such a deal. I mean, £10 for all of these is just wonderful. Sorry, as I'm whacking these around everywhere. We're kind of fighting tonight, all of us, in terms of what our favourite sort of section of the show is, or what our favourite deal of the show is. This is Mike's. It is pretty hard to pick, to be perfectly honest. A waterfall of what, sorry? A waterfall. A waterfall of joy. Oh, bless you. Oh. They are lovely. You've got these gorgeous silvery greys. You've got those fantastic sort of tones in here, almost like the carnelian shades, actually, the little oranges and reds that are popping through. We decided earlier on today that almost it was looking like sand, and actually that was Isle of Wight. They're quite famous for their sands, aren't they?
Yeah.
For the different colours, but they're very, very pretty. Massive amount of gemstones. 5 times your 270 carats of green agate. They are really fabulous. You've got 8 to 2 centimetre strands, and of course just the bargain of the night, really, to be perfectly honest with you. But it's such a lovely colour. You've got that silvery tone, that wonderful silvery grey that's within there. They're just gorgeous. And you only pay 1 set of P&P. Oh, some nice little turquoisey tones in there, actually. 1 set of P&P, again, add on your certificate of authenticity if you would like to, but for £9.95. So you're paying less than £1.99 for a whole strand. Probably the biggest bargain of the night, to be perfectly honest. So keep adding those, and we're going to do one more strand before our 9 o'clock. Got to do tiger's eye. These are cute. These are really cute. Might work nicely with the red spinel, actually. Oh, look at these. These are so lovely. Obviously, if you're getting the tiger's eye earlier on, look at those. They're so gorgeous. Look at these colours. These are really hot. Sort of got chestnut tones. You've got those reds and chestnuts in there. The red tiger's eye plain rounds. They're 3mm. They're really cute. They're so gorgeous. And they're going straight down to price tonight of just £2.95. Some wonderful carnelian tones again. The reds, those burgundy hues in there. Gorgeous, really good. You can actually almost do little seedy beads potentially with those, but they've certainly got a real impact of colour. Even though they're a smaller gem, they're very vivacious, they're very vibrant, they're beautifully brought to us today. That's a lovely strand. £2.95 on those. Look at that. You've still got the joints in there, actually, haven't you? They're gorgeous. You can still see the light moving and playing on those gemstones very, very beautifully. And we've got 20 carats. I just love that colour. They are gorgeous. Very, very best of luck indeed on those. Add those to your order. We are, of course, going to be coming back with that big deal of the day today, if you like, which is our kit. Again, we've already had one fantastic kit. The Daisy kit just flew. Our summer Daisy kit was amazing. The Cinderella kit is just so special. The neon apatite in this kit is beyond spectacular. One of the finest strands of apatite we've ever brought to you, and you are going to get the chance to own this kit in just a matter of moments. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you in just 2 for our Cinderella kit.
Did you know when you book on a Jewellery Maker workshop, you are given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre. Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people?
I'm coming in. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I was going to do it from all the way over there. I thought it was going to take me forever. Welcome back to the show. My name's Ruth, Linnett. Got the lovely Katie Parker with us, of course, this evening, and the crew, obviously. And we are getting ready to share with you the final kit of the evening. So beautiful on these kits. These are so glorious. So let's have a very, very quick recap. I will do that because that might make life a little bit easier. A quick recap, thank you my darling, of the first kit, our Summer Daisy kit. Amazing, glorious, glorious, glorious. So let's stand these up. We've got an escapee. Grab the escapee. So let's have a little look. This is just, I mean, this is just the ultimate. Everything that you've got here in terms of Miyuki seed beads, and then of course, and something that we've never really seen before, first kind of really introduced to us at the weekend, sorry. Let's show you the seed beads first of all. We've got those lovely sunny colour tones. If you were kind of reaching into the sun, they're the kind of tones I would expect to see, aren't they you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, just burning so, so brightly. You've got the different sort of sizes there. You've got the 8 O's at the end. You've got the 6 O's in the centre, and you've got the 8 O's again at the end. You've also got, let me bring that one around and slot that in, your 11 O's in there as well, which is bringing that lovely sort of pearlescent white that has the actual silver. So you've got the silver lining in the centre as well. But at the very end, if we keep moving along, we have the Magatama. We have to say it like that, don't we? Magatama beads. Now, we've never seen those until the weekend, and they have caused such a rumpus. You can see the shape, probably see it a little bit more on the white. They've got such a lovely sort of curvature to them, like almost a tubular design, but they've got this, in fact, let me just show them, because I've got a single one there. If you missed out on these earlier on, they really are beautiful. They're lovely to work with as well, weren't they?
Beautiful to wear with.
So have a little look. There we go. You can see those together. They're fantastic. And they made some beautiful sort of floral designs, some lovely sort of daisy designs, but a little bit unusual, something we haven't really seen until the weekend just gone. So massive, massive, massive reaction to those. So at $29.95. You've also got 3 daisy connectors in there as well. And for instance, one of the beautiful bracelets that Katie created for us, you can see, I mean, you can see all those lovely golden tones in there. Just using the seed beads, I mean, just so beautiful, so even creating the clasp from that as well. Most of those went in literally in a heartbeat, people popping them into the baskets, checking out. We've got 9 left. That's it. 9 remaining of the Summer Daisy kit. So if you are lucky enough to have one of those sitting in your basket, make sure you're checking out on yours. Make sure nobody's leapfrogging over you and grabbing hold of your kit, because that would be a travesty, because I've had some lovely comments about that kit actually. So, and you can see why really, because it was rather gorgeous. Right, let's do a change then, shall we? If I can, oh, I knew that was happening, I knew that was happening. Not too bad, we only lost 2. Let's do a changeover, because we're going to talk a Cinderella story right now. It's okay, it's 9 o'clock. We're not going to turn into a pumpkin. just yet. So, a Cinderella song, that would be Whistle While We Work. Oh no, is that Snow White? That's Snow White, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dream is a wish your heart makes. Isn't that Cinderella? When you fall in love. Something like that. That was my Disney little. In the Disney, the old soundtracks, the old Disney films, all the ladies were really high, weren't they? Like,
really,
la, la, la. Now it's let it go, or whatever it is. Times have changed, haven't they? Right. Yeah, she better watch out. I'll be there doing the singing for the next one. Right. This is exciting. Amazing colours that you're seeing here on the Cinderella story. And for me, we were speaking about this just during the break. Whether it was the original story, whether we were thinking about the remake of the film of the Cinderella, that amazing dress, those gorgeous sort of billowy blues that we see. This apatite strand is spellbindingly beautiful. The colours are aren't they ridiculously wonderful?
Absolutely stunning.
This is such a lovely gift. I think as a kit, if you are wanting to give any of the gifts, any of the kits as a gift, I would choose this one. Not only do you have the most amazing magical gemstones, you've also got some beautiful touches in your sterling silver as well. But the gemstones in hand are just phenomenal. Starting with your clear quartz sitting right at the end there. I mean, there's your silver as well. We've got all the separate components, and I'll go over those in just a second. But you've got 115 carats. The apatite is insane. 115 carats of clear quartz. So you've got the irregular sort of plain drops on there. It's a 26 centimetre strand, but it literally is jam-packed full of gemstones. You can see it's almost like it's double-sided, if that makes sense, when you get the nuggets like that. It's like we can't fit any more on that strand. You've also got your sky blue apatite graduated plain rounds. Now you've got 30 carats of the sky blue, which again is lovely. It's a 30 centimetre strand. It's a real piercing. It's almost verging on like a turquoisey blue hue actually. And I think we've all got to say that the pièce de résistance has to be 45 carats. Now I've got to get hold of this because this is just, I've never seen apatite like this, never. I've seen neon apatite, and the thing here is, neon apatite is meant to be, well, in most cases, neon apatite is smaller. You tend to see the 1, 2, 3 millimetres, end of story. These go up, they keep going, they go by that, absolutely, you've got some of the largest pieces right at the centre. So 45 carats there of the plain rondelles. You've got 2x1. Okay, yeah, fine, I expect that. We've also got 5x3s on there. You just don't get them. You rarely get the chance to see 5x3 millimetres in neon apatite. That again is an 18 centimetre strand. Honestly, that on its own, and I will let you into a teeny secret, but for that strand on its own, I think for the price that you're going to pay for the entire kit, I would be happy to pay that for this strand alone. Because of the size, because of the colour, because of the quality, if I was to pay the price you're going to pay for the entirety of the kit, I would give you that price for that strand of neon apatite. Because the colour is so saturated, because the colour is so demanding, so vitreous, because the size is so rare. You've got the 2x1s, but you've got 5x3 millimetres in there. This is, you literally have got some of the finest that I've ever seen that I've brought to you, and with the silver, magnificent. And you do, I mean, still you've got another strand on there as well of your white quartz. You've got the sort of almost verging on the microfaceted. You've got the 2 mil on there, so sparkly. So with your silver as well, you've got butterflies. So now I'm a little bit butterfly obsessed at the moment. I keep adding butterfly tags to everything. You've got 10 of the little butterflies. They are so super cute. So the connectors, you can actually connect them top and the bottom of the butterfly, or you could obviously just have those dropping down like Katie's done on a couple of the pairs of earrings. But you also get your shepherd hooks, you've got your bolt ring clasps, you've got your crimp beads, your crimp bead covers and your head beads. They are all in sterling silver. All in sterling silver. Yeah, you've got your ball clasp in there as well. Now, do we have, let's have a little look. have a little look. Where am I? Is it? Have you? Yes. I can show you. I can show it on the back of the necklace. Oh, you've got a spare one there. Thank you, my lovely. Here we go. So your ball clasp. Sorry, it wasn't on there. I do apologise. It's nice to have in a kit as well, isn't it?
It is.
Very nice. Oh yeah. So there we go. So there's your ball clasp. I mean, that's sterling silver as well. Very, very beautifully finished. You literally pinch it, a little bit like what I always imagine a classic pearl clasp, but you have to sort of pinch and take it out. So literally you pull that out and then it feeds through. I'll turn it that way so you can see. So you would quite literally just sort of bring it that way, and it will obviously feed off at the bottom. So squeeze it together, pop that back in. You've got a really safe and very, very secure clasp, but it just looks wonderful on the designs. I will show it to you on one of Katie's necklaces in a second, but just everything you've got here, all of these 4 strands, all of that 9 to 5 sterling silver across the board, from those charms, from the butterfly, and there's the detail of the butterfly charms. They're incredibly pretty, but the apatite on its own, this strand, I mean, that is going to give you so much pleasure. As it is, that on its own, I would give you the price of the kit for 100%. Size, colour, beauty, 100%. This is so amazing. For your Cinderella story, when you see those all together, and in fact, I might just grab all of those strands because you've split them up beautifully. The necklace, you've used a couple of the kind of the blues together, which looks so lovely. But if I do this, I mean, they just work, don't they? Really lovely. 2 gorgeous kits you've had tonight.
Absolutely beautiful.
That's phenomenal. We've got to get the price in before the phone lines or the web goes bonkers. Just for the apatite, I would happily give you that price just for the apatite. Web price? Well, there you go, £53.15. Today's price means you're making a saving of over £15. That £15, that's going to go a long way in Jewellery Maker terms, isn't it?
Yeah, and I would definitely, I just want that strand.
I know.
Absolutely.
To get it in a kit like this.
The rest is a bonus of that. When I opened my package and saw that, I was like, really?
I know.
The colour is so intense.
It's really, really nice to have that in a kit. Really awesome. Absolutely beautiful. There's totally sort of tropical hues, those oceanic hues that you're getting in there, but those wonderful colours that we expect to see. This is a bit of a fairy tale actually in terms of that. And don't forget, your sterling silver is all exactly that. It's not plated, is it, the sterling silver? This is 9 to 5 sterling. It's all the way through. And you've got quite a lot of it, quite a substantial amount that you'll see actually going through all of the designs, whether you want to keep it simple, whether you really want to go all out on that sterling silver. But there's some very, very nice ideas and some wonderful designs. But that strand alone, to see those sort of sizes, these sort of colours, apatite, I mean, that's a difficult gemstone to work with, definitely a difficult gem. But if you think about sort of historically, it's that sort of size, right at the very end. Your 2x1, that's what we expect on your apatite, not that whole big massive central sort of section at all. Liz says, my goodness, there have been some glamorous kits this evening. They go beautifully with the glamorous ladies in the studio. What? Liz can come again, can't she?
Oh yes, thank you.
Thank you. She's talking about Leah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Not talking about sorry. Liz like, no. Liz, you are a superstar. Thank you, my darling. Well, I have to agree definitely with the first bit. They are talking on myself. Yeah, you've had some really, really, really lovely kits today. But that is superstar status. And as I say, if I just bring that around, you can see from the back of the gemstone, look how big all of these, and I'm talking probably here onwards, all of that super size for apatite. This isn't a gemstone you normally expect to see in your 4, 5, 6 millimeters at all. 1, 2 millimeters, kind of normally the micro rounds, isn't it?
I've never seen them that big. Never.
So gorgeous, so lovely. And I'm really tempted to kind of, if you can, brilliant. If you can't, not a problem. At least if you get one kit, I mean, just superb. I'd love you to get 2 of these for that apatite. And I feel a bit mean because I feel like I'm picking out the apatite above everything else. Don't get me wrong, everything in this kit is glorious. Those gemstones together look so lovely, but because that is so unusual, so I'm just bringing that over, because that is so highly regarded and the size is so spectacular and so different, it's what's got us all talking. It's what sort of got the entire sort of office buzzing today, was the fact that you've basically got super sized, super significant, super beautiful apatite, that kind of, even, let's take it down to that apatite, yeah, that's what if I saw apatite that kind of size, okay, I know I'm at the kind of the top of the tree. Look at the size of them in comparison. Those colours are divine. These are your wonderful oceanic hues, and the silver, very impressive, sterling silver. You've got 10 of those butterflies. I have to say you are getting quite a lot. I bought my little butterfly. They're a bit different to that, but I bought my butterfly charms separately. I got 3 in a set. Just to kind of price those up individually, well, you can see why the kit was £53, can't you? Or what it would be, sorry, if you bought them all sort of on the web today, £53. I love that necklace.
It looks really cool, doesn't it?
I love those sort of invisible necklaces where they literally, the gems just seem to be floating on the neckline. A little cute butterfly in there as well. You've got more of a statement necklace towards the end there, and that's actually the statement necklace that you use. Look at that at the front as well. Wonderful. So you've got a couple of butterfly charms in there, and if I just show you, if I spin that around, you can see the, sorry, I'm disturbing your lovely design there, but just so you see, so that's got the clasp on as well. So that's got that lovely big ball clasp on, but very, very beautifully done. That is pretty, pretty. And I'm going to grab a cute little pair of it. I've got to grab the bracelet.
I love that bracelet.
Well, I mean, this is where you've really gone for it with regards to that apatite. That's so lovely. Cute, aren't they?
So simple, but it just had to stay together, that lovely big section in the middle. Yeah.
Just, they work, they're fantastic, obviously. You've got the 2 pairs of earrings as well. One I'm wearing, obviously. And then you've got the little earrings in there. We're going to have a look at one of the earrings, actually, aren't we?
Yep.
We're going to do the ones I'm wearing.
The ones that you're wearing.
Shall I is it easier if I take them off?
Yeah.
Do that nice and easily. There we go. So we're going to have a little look at how to create these. And actually, what's really lovely about these, it doesn't matter which way they fall, does it?
No, I've made them so you could actually twist the butterfly around and it's still a butterfly. We've made them 3-dimensional.
Nice.
So we've got gemstones inside the butterfly on the other side.
I just think of a pair of earrings like that in a boutique, what price they'd go for, what price they'd sell, or even what you would sell them for on your own sort of stand or shop or something. Loving them. Okay, so let's have a little look at the butterfly. And well done, because quite a few of these gone already. As I think most people are going to be going for both of these kits tonight. So congratulations if you've got yours already.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to take 2 of your butterflies. And when you get them, the flat, which is great as a connector because you want them to sit flat against your neckline or your wrist or anything. But I decided I wanted to make them more 3-dimensional.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing I did was, I'll do both and then you get to see it twice because they're quite small. I took my chain nose pliers and very gently grabbed one of the connector loops, and very gently and slowly just bent it inwards towards the back of the butterfly, so towards the side that your 925 stamps on there. Okay, and then I did the same with the bottom one, so in the same direction. So taking it with just the end of your chain nose pliers and bending that in so that they're pretty level with each other, because you're going to want a head pin to go through these. Yeah. Okay, like so. And then I'll do that again with this just so that you can see. So because it's sterling silver, it's really malleable. So yeah, I mean, don't just rag it. Just be gentle, just nice and slow.
Oh, a lovely message from Colleen saying, "Oh, Katie, what gorgeous jewellery! The bracelet is divine. I love your work."
Oh, thank you very much.
We all do. Yeah, she's done some fabulous things, isn't she?
Yeah. So you've got 2 butterflies with the connectors are now pointing towards what would be the back of them. Yeah. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to manhandle its wings.
Oh, okay. Bit of manhandling. It is 9:20, I guess.
So I'm taking the very tip of my chain nose pliers and I'm putting it right up to the connector and to the middle in between the 2 wings. Okay. That way. Yeah. And then very gently, just using my finger, just slightly bend the wings upwards. Yeah. Not too much. But we're just trying to give it that sort of maybe in-flight kind of motion, a bit more 3-dimensional. And the same again, so taking that angle from the middle of the wing to the connector, and then just supporting it with your finger and turning that in. Okay, so we've got one side 3D and the other side flat. So move that one out of the way now. And the same at this side, just like I say, take it nice and gently. Try not to grip too much because you don't want to damage the delicate pattern on the other side. And again, just turning that little wing in. So now we've got a little 3D butterfly. So it's got that little sort of concaveness to it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to take one of our head pins, and just to check first, we're going to see that it will fit through both of the loops.
Okay.
Like that. Okay. And what we're going to do is make it a little, because it's really pretty on this side. Yep. We want to flip it over and make it just as pretty on this side because they're earrings and we want them to look good from both sides. So we're going to take 2 of our tiny quartz.
Yeah.
We're going to pop it, this is the little fiddly bit, going to pop it through the bottom of the butterfly, the bottom connector, and add these 2. This is where I should have put my glasses on. Okay, so once they're in, you just need to work it through that top loop.
Yep.
There we go. So now, whichever way we wear,
perfectly, don't they?
yeah, whichever way we wear them, it will still look like a nice, pretty butterfly. So whether it's this way or this way, so it's got gemstones inside or just the silver on this side.
Yep.
And then it's just a case of threading our. I think I did neon apatite first, so we'll put maybe 3.
So amazing! I can't believe the size of those. 3
or 4. It doesn't want to. Some of them, some of the very small ones, yeah, it still is going to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the very, very small at the end didn't go on the head pin size, but literally only a couple.
Yeah.
But the rest will go on just fine. So we'll put maybe 4 on there, and then I like an odd number, so we'll finish it off with 1 of the rounds. Okay, so we've got that all stacked up there, and then we're going to just add a wrapped loop. So popping your round nose pliers in, a couple of mil just away from the end of that gemstone, yeah, just to give you somewhere to wrap as well. We're just going to pop that at 90 degrees, like so, and then take our tail of the head pin and take that over, reposition your pliers, like so, and then underneath, and then wrap around. Okay, so take it nice and slowly so you can get that nice neat wrap. What you sometimes find is if when it gets quite short, it gets a little bit harder to wrap around. Okay, so you can just take your chain nose pliers just so that it kind of gives you that little bit more leverage, and use that to take it around as well. Yeah, and then to cut that nice and neat in there. Make sure there's nothing scratchy at all, nothing that can catch on your hair or on your clothing, and then just pop your earring hook in, and we do that by opening this little part as like a door. Don't pull it open in this direction.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to open it like a door, so just give it a little kink upwards.
And that's what keeps
yeah,
it
and don't worry about how you put it on. You're not thinking, oh, which is the front and which is the back,
No.
because that butterfly will spin. You can have it whichever way you want, and just make sure it's really nice, well closed, and that's your earring made.
That's lovely, and it's really quick.
Yeah, really quick, really effective. And I just, rather than just keeping them flat, I just thought we'd make them a little bit more
nice.
3-dimensional. Okay.
They look lovely, and
Yeah.
again, they do look more expensive, obviously, because you've got that.
Yeah, just
bit
adds
more.
that little extra dimension to it.
Yeah, they're lovely, beautiful, and obviously $37.99. Just even for that sort of one pair, they're just there. Even that one pair of earrings on its own. I mean, I would $29.99. I would give you quite happily on those, because the quality, the colour, everything you've got in there. That's one pair of earrings. Because this genuine 95 stuff probably been a bit shy on price, to be perfectly honest. Maybe that was a sale. But with this 95 sterling silver, the quality of the gems. But there is an amazing necklace, 2 huge necklaces actually, bracelet, and of course you've also got the little butterfly earrings in there as well. you easily see that £37.95 goes a long way in terms of this kit. The gemstones that Katie has used, you've not been shy in terms of, certainly in terms of the necklaces or the bracelets actually.
But I did have quite a lot left as well.
Oh wow, yes.
Yeah, I had 4 that left.
Still got quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, they're beautiful. That necklace, both of them. I don't think I could pick actually. I'd have to just grab both of those. And I mean, you can see it there in the necklace. The apatite in there is just sensational. That colour, it's such a vibrant colour. Lovely with those butterflies again. And you've done that sort of, you've turned the butterfly to a similar premise with the butterflies on there.
It just works in the same way that I just did the earrings.
They are glorious. I mean, see, this is why I'm kind of being a little bit pushy, and I don't want to be pushy ever, but I would get to, because I would want to create these pieces, I would want to kind of take inspiration, copy Katie's designs, but this strand of apatite on its own, I'd need a full-on bracelet. Yeah. And I'd only have a couple of gemstones at the back to play with it, if that was the case, to make maybe a matching pair of earrings. I would want a full-on. That to me is like a Gems of Distinction piece.
Yeah. Look at the colour against your skin tone at the moment. That's absolutely
they are gorgeous. I would never want to take that off. That's the kind of bracelet that I would want to wear. I probably would add a little butterfly charm on that, because as I say, I'm doing that with everything at the moment. But they are so powerful. That colour is so extraordinary. You've got an amazing price for that strand on its own. For that apatite strand alone, that is a Cinderella story, because that is just utterly glorious. I tell you, while we are here, because I know people are still coming in for this kit, and I think sometimes kits just literally disappear. Sometimes we kind of just still absorbing. I think everything that you've got here, I think actually there's so much to kind of digest. People are actually going, actually, hold on a second, this is phenomenal. Let's have a little look at the necklace, because these are always so pretty. In fact, I'll hold it up to my neckline. It's this kind of floating sort of illusion. Gosh, it feels so pretty as well. Sort of an illusion necklace that I'm going to share with you. And it is dreamlike, actually. It is, well, it's a Cinderella story, that's why. Our dreamlike collection. Now, if I just prop that up. This is so beautiful.
Oh, that looks...
She did have some nasty sisters, didn't she, Cinderella?
She
but
did.
Not, that's lovely. That's so gorgeous. See, £37.99 again for a necklace like that in a bit. Just saying, just saying. But how do we do that particular necklace? How do those gemstones stay in position? Yeah. Can you give away your secrets to us?
Of course I can.
Thank you.
It's just monofilament, which is going to be really hard to see against here. Have we got a black?
Have we got a black board? I've got my little on the back of there. Yeah. There we go. Oh, let's go purple. Let's go luxury. Look at that.
Is that
there we go.
okay?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, can we
very opulent and plush that
better against that. Right, so it's monofilament. I used 4 strands in that, but I'm just going to show you how to add the gemstones.
Yes.
Which is super simple. So you want to take a lot longer than the actual necklace length, probably about 2.5 times, because it's going to shorten, because you're going to add lots and lots of knots. Okay, so like I say, I used 4 and 4 strands twice, so that's 8, went through the crimp bead absolutely fine.
Brilliant.
No problem at all. So what we do is we add our gemstone. Here we go with the threading again. There we go. Add our gemstone. What I did was, to start that, I added all to the one half of the clasp first, and then just worked my way along so that I knew I had enough of my monofilament. So once you've added your gemstone, hold it where you want it to be. Okay. Then take the other end, so it's a lot of threading through, and then take it back through in the same direction. So should just go, straight through. So it's a bit like adding your stop bead when we did the seed beads earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can do it once or you can do it twice, depending on how secure you feel. I found they were perfectly secure with one.
And that's all you need to do?
That's all I need to do. And then just making sure, because I worked with all 4 lengths at once, I made sure they were nice and random, and they were laying nicely together. So I'll do one with the gorgeous neon apatite as well.
So lovely.
To show it works with any sort of size shape. So you can choose exactly where you want it, and then what I did was, like I say, held it in position against my finger, so that I knew it was exactly where I wanted it, and then literally just take the thread back through. Is it going to behave itself, this one?
Won't play ball. Because you've got one of the smaller ones again.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, that's okay. We'll
We'll go for the tiny,
sparkle.
yeah, a little bit of sparkle.
Sparkly quartz. Because on the necklace that you created, obviously you've used the quartz and obviously the words.
Apatite, sky, the sky blue apatite.
The sky blue.
Yeah.
But you could easily add in the neon apatite onto that as well, and it would be an even more sort of opulent sort of feel with that deeper sort of colour on there as well. But
amazingly, the drill holes in those tiny quartz are brilliant. You know, and look at that against the dark; they
really
literally
nice.
just float. Yeah.
And they're lovely against the skin tone. They're lovely against colour as well. If you've got a sort of a black jumper in the winter and you've got the floating necklaces on, they can look really magical. Really, really beautiful.
Yeah. So, and you just continue on and just. It took probably about an hour. I would just sat watching TV doing it, and it was just really relaxing to do. Yeah. So
fabulous. So that's
adding another one. Yeah. So try not to be too even. I wouldn't put that one there. I'd maybe put it really close or take it a little bit further down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just try and be a little bit random about it.
Lovely.
Yeah. So
fabulous.
Okay.
Wonderful. So nice and easy. Nice. Probably a nice piece to start with, actually.
Yeah, great piece to start
just
with.
Bring your ends together, and you've got your 95 sterling silver clasp in there as well. But some pretty beautiful designs. Whether you want to go really simple with the butterflies or just make the most of that apatite. I think the biggest thing I can say from this Cinderella kit is just absolutely take this home and look at the quality. If there's one element, I hate picking out one element of a kit, because this is the whole thing. We've devised it and designed it to sit together, and it really does. But there is something so electric, so special, so powerful about that apatite that we just never get the chance to see, whether you are putting it in those designs or whether you are going to get an extra one there. That on its own is just so luscious. So really well done to everybody that's checked out collects in Buckinghamshire, Manchester, Surrey, Isle of Wight, Midlothian, wherever you are in the world. Keep adding that kit to your order, because I don't honestly believe you will regret that. The only regrets will be for those of you that miss out on that. So don't do it. Still lots to do in the next half an hour. Still got more star buys to share with you as well. But I think we're going to do a deal of the day for you right now, because I think you deserve it. You're a superstar. Thank you very much for those designs. We're not going to let her go just yet. We might give her some Prosecco or something just to say thank you. There's been bubbles here floating around today. I know she's not driving, so it's all right. So stay with us and let's give you now a spectacular deal of the day. Oh my goodness, now. Oh, this is divine. This is so divine. Now, deal of the day is actually quite unique and actually quite different. I love it. This is the deal of the day, and it is actually multi-functional, if that's probably the wrong word. Interchangeable, there's my word. It's 9:30. We've got a locket. I love this, I love this, I love this locket. It's gorgeous, it's absolutely beautiful. I need one of these. It is a 95 sterling silver lotus flower cage locket, but it's a 3-part bundle. I will show you why in a second. That pendant on its own, I love lockets. I think there's something very warm, very homely, very special about a locket. Whether you had a photograph in there, whether it was, photograph, it could be a little mess, it could be a lock of hair that over sort of years gone by. But it is that treasure, it's that something very, very poignant and special that you treasure, that you keep against your heart. To have a pearl in there with that wonderful movement, how glorious. It's almost like Cinderella's carriage, actually, thinking about that. So, so sweet. Well, if you think of Cinderella's carriage, it was a big sort of glass orb, wasn't it? Well, it turned back into a pumpkin, but when she was travelling in it, It was. I don't expect you to remember, Michael. It's all right. Don't you worry. But it was just that beautiful sort of cage work. But you can see on the front there that lotus flower blossom. Can you see that? Opening up, you've got the central bloom. You've got sort of that coming either side. And of course, really opulent, gorgeous design goes all the way around. Now you can see how that's going to pop onto a chain very, very easily indeed. But the pièce de résistance is that this is interchangeable. Now, the one thing I meant to do earlier on and didn't was to actually see how it unlocked. I would think the reason. No, but I remember I was listening to Zena. It's got to be at the front. I was listening to Zena because Zena did exactly the same thing this afternoon. Sorry, I heard her when she was on air going, oh, it's like this. Oh, I can't. I'm not quite sure. And I didn't check it out. Can we call Zena? It's got to pull down from the top. Sorry, this is hugely embarrassing. Oh, there we go. Dead easy. Dead easy. Yeah, just use your nail. Just pop your nail. I thought it was there was a catch or something at the top. Not the case. It's even easier than that. Can you see just on the side where it joins? Literally just pop your nail in there, just give it a little push and it clicks. So it opens up. Look at that pearl. That is wonderful. Now it's a shell pearl, so I must make sure you know the differentiation between that. A shell pearl obviously is reconstituted, whoops. So it's not a real pearl in terms of it didn't come out of the mollusk like that. You take the iridescent lining of the mollusk and you bring all of that together. You can then reconstitute to make a pearl shape, but that's pearl number one, classic. If you want an evening look, how about you pop inside your locket almost what looks like a Tahitian. That metallic luster, that is fit, that is lovely. It is though, isn't it? I love it. That is really, really lovely. And it doesn't end there. If we open up that locket again, so just slide your nail in there. Oh, I knew I'd do that. Then just take out your pearl. We also have a pretty lavender, but it's a really, really beautiful pinky lavender. That's gorgeous. Look at that luster. Look, you just drop that into the locket. And there you go again. How cute is this? How cute is this? This is so exciting. I have no idea on price because I specifically didn't. Oh, you can't. This is so good. You literally at $19.95. You can't do. He's done it. He says I can. It's the deal of the day. Wow. They are so on. I love the fact that you have all of that movement. Whoops! That you have all of the movement in the locket there. Imagine that. I would wear that on a long necklace. Obviously, up against the neckline, that's going to sit beautifully. This would be such a lovely gift. Isn't that lovely? I like the movement in there. Isn't that beautiful? That's stunning. And you've still got that element of making because, of course, you're popping in the pearl, you're interchanging the pearl. And, of course, then what do you put it on? Do you just simply put that onto a sterling silver chain? Do you perhaps, pink wire, you might be able to make something fabulous to go onto that. You might want to put a bit of organza or a little bit of ribbon through there. It might be on a sort of a cord. Either way, though, $19.95. Don't forget, you've got the other two pearls, of course, or the shell pearls, sorry, that are in there as well. That silver... You've got, is it 5 grams? Goodness gracious me. 5 grams. That's absolutely lovely. Of course I can measure the locket. Absolutely not a problem. Jill, isn't it stunning? I really like that. Oh, let me do it like that first of all. So you were looking at, where shall I start? So, it is new, yeah, 24 by 17. There we go. So if you're measuring that, Phil's found the deets. So 24 by 17. So it's a really nice size, actually. That is lovely. Let's turn that around so you can see. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, absolutely. Imagine that. You could put any gemstone inside there, don't forget. A piece of amber in there would look delicious. Tiger's eye, the Woja lobster, some of those. I wonder, imagine. Do you remember the jaspers we had earlier on? If I look at the jasper there as well. I mean, they're drilled, but it doesn't matter. You can actually put a little... what's my word, a sort of a head pin through there if you wanted to, maybe just sort of had that. I wonder if you could put 2 head pins through so you had the little knobble either end, just so it would, is that the technical term, that, Katie? the little knobble.
That that one.
The head of the head pin. That's what I'm trying to say, really, isn't it? Yeah, a little knobble. Right, there we go. Shall we move on? 1995. Whoopsie. They are really lovely. Calm down, dear. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You won't forget that, will you?
No,
the,
I won't.
The little knobbly bit. Should we do the tiger's eye again? Let's do the cabochons. The big tiger's eye cabochons. Oh, I love these. There we go. They almost look like they've been painted because you've got this wonderful, wonderful chatoyant effect. They are lovely. Big pendants you could create there. You could create some fantastic... Actually, think about... we didn't mention it earlier on, obviously. If you think about your wrist, think about bangles. Just one of those pieces, perhaps on a big cuff bangle, would look amazing. Really fantastic. Obviously, you could do that. You could do a big cuff bangle in lots of different ways.
Some people do these big dragon's eye wire work features. That would be beautiful.
They would look pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And you could obviously, because the cabochons, because you've got one flat surface, don't forget, I've seen some of the guest designers do this before, where you can take one gemstone, you can actually glue another gemstone like that. I can't remember what the piece was, but literally glued the two gemstones together like that, and then did a whole sort of framework of wire work around that, made whether it was a brooch or a big pendant. So there's lots of things you can do. You don't have to, don't avoid gluing, because you can do it, and you can do it really successfully. Obviously, you don't want the glue on the gemstones, around the gems, but you don't have to. You can have seed beads perhaps going around there, but you could do so much with that. But they are lovely. Can't guarantee which shapes you'll get. You might get ovals, you might get the pear shapes. You might get, there's 20 gemstones in this one. You may get 18, and you might have one that's just huge. You might get 21 and have smaller ones. It's a real mixed bag, but that's what's exciting. That's what we love. So 758 carats in there. So glorious. Well done on those, because they were really, really popular today. Also very popular was this triple strand. A peridot, clear quartz, and that lovely, lovely lavender on there as well in terms of your aventurine. We have had an adventurous night tonight as well. Doesn't quite work, does it? Close but no cigar. But another fantastic price at £6.95. Very, very pretty. That lovely bright green, you've got those gorgeous, the lavenders are so pretty. And again, as we did earlier on, let's give them a twist. Twist them all together and you can see just how gorgeous they are. Let's twist again. £6.95 for a massive collection of gemstones. 115 carats of peridot, 190 carats of clear quartz, 270 carats of lavender amethyst. You could create, if you were to create a big chunky necklace like that, I suppose you could use a lot of your monofilament to kind of, so
use a lot
you wouldn't see.
Yeah, but you could probably use maybe white fire line as well. White fire line or wildfire.
Yeah,
that would work.
Or even your wire, if you wanted to do that on wire, I suppose. Because obviously it wouldn't go
S1 thread usually goes through most of our nugget strands as well. So I usually use that if I was doing kumihimo, doing that sort of thing. S1.
Pretty fabulous necklace though, isn't it, when you think of all of those. Bargain, absolute bargain, £6.95. They are lovely,
really
aren't they?
pretty crushed ice.
Ooh, nice. £6.95 on you, crushed ice. Lovely, beautiful big stone. Well done on those. D, make sure you're checking out Christiana, Rachel, Dawn. Fabulous. Oh, it does. I had one of those. The white. You can get them, Mike. There was a machine. There's lots of other machines available. There was a Mr. Frosty machine. Yeah. We could never turn it though.
No, we used to get chips of plastic inside.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad were like, Mum, can you do that? But just get a hammer. Just, you know what I mean? Buy crushed ice. It was, but I loved the Mr. Frosty machine. It was cool, that was. Right, but you can get it now.
Yeah, you can still get it.
I wonder if maybe it's the more improved version now. It's probably electronic, because he probably press his head and go. Anyway, right, let's do a brand new strand. Nearly quarter to the hour. I cannot help every time but think of Carol. It's a brand new strand. It's a brand new strand. Love it. 100 carats of labradorite. Graduated plain rondelles, 6x3s and 8x4s. I went out for a very, very lovely dinner with Carol actually just the other week. We did have a lot of fun, far too much fun actually. the quality of your labradorite, the labrador essence that you're seeing coming out of every single one of these gemstones is truly, truly, truly yummy. And that bluey glow, that metallic light shimmer that you're seeing is fabulous. It is in abundance. Every single one of those gemstones, you can see, look at them go. They're alive. You've got that lovely iridescence, almost like a butterfly's wing. In terms of the colours, they're good sizable pieces actually. Probably a really good example is you're seeing the gemstones right at the front. Again, you've got different widths, different sort of depth to the gemstone. That's a pretty big one that you're seeing at the centre. That might be one. Oh wow, look at that rainbow. See, this is what's so lovely on your labrador essence, is that you just move them around and one gem will suddenly catch another sort of ray of light, or it will pick up. And you might get blue, you might get yellow, you might get a flash of pink. You do get pink labradorite, but it's constantly exciting. It's constantly offering up like little secrets from within the gemstone. Do you work with labradorite a lot?
Yes, it's my favourite gemstone.
Is it?
Loads of labradorite. Yeah, it's got fairies inside.
It's got fairies inside. That's why I liked it. Yeah. Hasn't actually just seen it, but we can go with that. Oh, so made by fairies potentially. Is that the magic?
Yeah.
Within the magic dust that's sparkling within. Well, let's give you a magic price set as well. I like that. They are good. They're being checked out very, very quickly indeed. This is lovely. Right, straight down in price. I thought that was it, £9.95. To be fair, 100 carats of labradorite. They are so affordable. Wow. £6.95, brand new strand.
That's fantastic. Absolutely beautiful.
There are a lot of gemstones there. I mean, it works on every level, whether it's bracelets, earrings, rings, because it's constantly going to be playing with the lights. But it is a captivating gemstone. And for people that don't know labradorite, for people that see this gemstone for the first time, it's quite a talking point.
Yes, it always catches somebody's eye, and a conversation always starts. Yeah.
You sitting there with your glass of champers. £6. Are you having a lovely time tonight?
It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, she's got a maracas one side and a prosecco the other. Having a party, a tea party. 100 carats though. Loads of you buying twos of these. Very, very well done. Lorna, Hilary, hi Tony, nice to see you there. Christina, Colleen, Becky, Susan, Abigail. Yeah, keep going on that brand new strand today. £6.95. They are beautiful though. They do glow. You've got this lovely, lovely sort of magical quality from the gemstones, sprinkled with fairy dust potentially. On the web at JewelleryMaker.com. Congratulations on those. They're delicious. Really, really lovely. Of course you can put. Well, think about which other gemstones you want to put in there. Obviously, if you've got a blue gemstone, what would you work with the labradorite?
I would just, with the shape of those and the ones in the kit that we just had, the neon apatite, how amazing would them blues look together?
Oh my word, they would look amazing.
Yeah.
If you just got the Cinderella kit, imagine those beautiful striking neon apatites alongside the labradorite. My word, treat time at the tea party. Yeah, they would look fabulous, wouldn't they? See, we've probably not seen that before because we've not had that kind of quality and size on the apatite. Oh, dream strand. Ruth, hello, lovely name. I met a Ruth last night and we said, oh, we don't see many Ruths. Becky, Irene, Stephen, Linda's got a couple of those. As really nice work on those. Really, really special strand indeed. And you don't really need me to say anything. You can see that colour. You can see the quality, or colours, I should say, because that iridescence, that bluish iridescence is coming through so beautifully. But yeah, just perfect. Well done indeed on those. They're gorgeous. Fantastic. Righty ho. Okay, checking out those. Lovely. Let's do. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can choose. In box 4. Yeah, I was just going to say I was going to go for box 4. This is very, 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 very pretty. A big cabochon of your blue lace agate. This is gorgeous as well. I would wire wrap that with an inch of its life.
Yeah, silver wire.
Big time. Straight up, I would need a blue lace agate ring instantly. I'd probably want a matching sort of maybe a bangle or something as well. But what a lovely solitaire that will be. Every single one of these is going to be slightly different. And that's the beauty of them, that's the nature of them. You've got this lovely sort of ripple, almost like waves on the banded agate there, but that lovely soft, gentle blue. This is natural as well. And one thing I think that agates offer to us wonderfully is this kind of character, this kind of personality, but it's a lovely, soft, very gentle hue that you're seeing. When you say blue, if you didn't know this, Jem, you said blue lace agate, I think we would all think perhaps a royal blue or a primary blue, a very strong blue. This is so pastel. This is so, there's almost a calm and a serenity to this colour, isn't there?
Definitely. It is that calming, beautiful blue.
It's
beautiful
divine.
Gift for a new baby boy.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness, a gift for the mum for a new baby boy. Yes, please. And it's £7.95. All of those ripples, all of those sort of waves. So pretty. It could be a something blue as well, actually, if you're giving that to a bride, potentially. So £7.95, but lovely. And again, let's have a look at the back. You can see all the way around there, you've got that lovely, lovely sort of texturization in terms of what's happening internally within there. They're so gorgeous. Sue, still with us, my lovely. Can't believe you still have the tiger eye cabochons left. All the tiger's eye I have had from you has always been beautiful. There's not many. Yeah, there isn't many. We have a nice little quantity, but there isn't many. But they are fantastic, aren't they? They're lovely. Bless you. Yeah. Thank you for that one. Right, popping those back, shall we do, let's do a recap of the opal and the Mookite. Mookite. There we go, seeing those colours together. Nuggety nuggetness that we've had today, so some nuggety nuggetness, naughty nuggets. I sounded like Monty Python, did I? Nuggety nuggetness. £6.95. Oh, I've never really seen too much. I know that's really bad, isn't it? Really bad. 0800 644 655 from those wonderful, wonderful colours. Very, very. I think Mookite to me always feels like a very solid gemstone. A gem you can trust, but a really solid gem. It's almost because I think you've got the pebbly sort of colours that come through in there as well. The oranges, the earth tones you imagine to find those colours perhaps out in Australia where the gemstone originated from in Mooka Creek. Very dry, very barren, very hot. You've got the orange sort of dust, you've got the reds on the landscape, even the sunset if you think of those colours. But the pink opal, divine. I actually love the fact that you've got the different tones in the pink opal as well. I think that's very much more, I mean, it's just absolutely so stunning. £6.95. 0800 644 655 at jewellerymaker.com. But naughty nuggets, if you haven't got these, then please take them home at a price like that because they look so fabulous. Wonderful opal tunity. I nearly got that wrong. I never get that wrong, Leah. An opal tunity. It's late, isn't it? It's late. But I would honestly, I've picked up a strand of pink opal very recently. And still haven't used it yet. It's there in my stash looking at me, but I know I will. But they are glorious. Two big strands together. They're wonderful. And well done, Ursula Wendy, collector in London. Dawn Manny, check them out. Check them out of your baskets. Of course, you're still adding to your order with those. And quite rightly so, you could always add on a certificate of authenticity as well at 25p. But big, beautiful strands. So very, very well done on those as well. Loads of gemstones on those. They are wonderful. Hello, Gabrielle. Thanks for a great show tonight, ladies and crew. Thank you. Wonderful designs, Katie. Lots of fun, thanks, Ruth. Grab some bargains. Happy me. Happy us. Thank you for that. That's a very lovely message. Thank you. Right, number 13. Ooh. It's an on and gone. Oh, lovely. Yeah, this is pretty. Oh, Katie. Labradorite.
Oh,
that's glorious. It's like, I mean, well, there must be 100 different ways you can use that connector. Classically, obviously, on a necklace, on a bracelet. I'm kind of thinking hair vines. I'm thinking
hair vines, maybe as a drop, and then something else drops off it rather than using it crossway. Yeah. So sort of at the bottom of your to draw your necklace together. Really? £6.95? Yes. Really gorgeous. If you've got any of the labradorite from that previous strand, you might have some labradorites and gemstones maybe on the necklace. Yeah, and then that dropping off.
And then maybe one sort of big piece right at the bottom. It's very pretty. I mean, you could create a whole necklace with pieces like that, but one or two sections would probably just be enough, wouldn't it?
You know, I'm just thinking, trying to use it as something different. If you had a really large labradorite cabochon and shaping it really gently over the front of it, as long as it wasn't too domed, and then working it into some wire work around it.
Oh my goodness, that would look amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what Katie's saying, so if you had, imagine if that was if that works with the tigers. See, I like that with the tiger's eye still.
Oh, that looks good.
It's a nice kind of juxtaposition if you had a gem.
Yeah.
So you would gradually manipulate the silver around. We like that. It's a nice one to go out on. Very lovely. £6.95 on your leaf connector. Lovely. Well, I will take my leaf and go over. Oh, yeah, it's a good job. It's a good job I'm going, isn't it? Right. Okay. Right, we've had a wonderful evening this evening, I have to say. Oh, don't stay there, stay with Kate. I've got to bring the maracas. Oh, dear. Well, that would have been a good way to go. Right, we've had a fabulous evening this evening. We are just going to have a very quick recap on the Summer Daisy kit. There's 5 left, that is it. 5 left. It was so beautiful with all of the seed beads, those glorious golden colours that we had in there. I mean, just like little pots of gold there, aren't they?
Beautiful kit.
Just stunning, just stunning. You saw those gorgeous, gorgeous pieces of jewellery, and you had the 3 daisy connectors in there as well that kind of had that two-tone gold look, actually. Some wonderful inspired pieces. Of course, if you want to have a little look at any of those, go to our YouTube page, go to our Facebook page and have a look at those. But yeah, last 5 on the Summer Daisy kit. And if you want our Cinderella kit as well, again, add those to your order because that had the most awesome of awesomeness strands of neon apatite. Have you enjoyed tonight?
I have. I've had a ball.
Good. I've loved it as well. Are we seeing you again very soon?
I'm back next Wednesday evening.
Fantastic. I can't tell you when I'm back because I can't remember because I've left my diary in the boot of my car. But I will be back soon. Hopefully that's good news. We might have our maracas with us, we might not. But until then, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We will continue the party and we shall see you very soon. Have a lovely, lovely day tomorrow. Keep adding to your basket and let's go. Well done, everybody. Congratulations. We've had a tea party. Bye.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.